Welcome back. Welcome back. That was a nice little break. I needed that. Needed that. It's a long stretch today, that's for sure. Let's see. Get my invite up here for Chris for when he's ready. So, that was a great game. I was kind of hoping the Rams were going to pull it off, but guess not. Um, kind of sucks in a way, but what are you going to do? Let's see here. There we go. So, welcome back, whoever's here right now. Appreciate it. Turn my lights back. How's this one? Is it just all right with this one? I might just go with this one for now. So it's not. The other one's right above me, right there. It's right above the camera, and it just fucking blinds me after a while. So I think I'm just gonna go with that. Is it just this one? Oof. Here in the headlights there. Yeah, I'll go with it this way, I guess. So, just about ready to kick off here. It looks like they're introducing players now from Buffalo. So, let's see what happens with this one. So, all right, sorry, we're back. um, yeah. So, all right. So, who's in the channel? Who you got in this game? I've already been on record saying it's Buffalo. I know this is kind of a real tough matchup here. Again, I took Buffalo only because they're the home team. Again, if this game was being held in Baltimore, I probably would have gone with the Ravens. All I care though is whoever wins this knocks the Chiefs off next week. That's the hope here. It doesn't look like it's snowing there. I don't know if it's. Does it look like it has snowed? Yeah, it might have. We'll see if they get the snow there like they were getting in Philly. I know we're supposed to get snow, and I'm like 9 hour drive away from Buffalo here where I am. Right now we just got rain. It's not that cold out there right now, but we'll see. Just want to get this game going. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a long day. But we can start talking about what people think we're going to do now that the Detroit Lions season is over. You know, our season's been over for a few weeks here. Just waiting to see what we're going to do for a head coach now. I don't know. The Lions are out. I think we have to. It was 24 hours, I thought I read. So probably, I do know per the rules, they do have to meet with him in person. I'm referring to Ben Johnson. I know they did the virtual thing with him the other day, but now they can physically get him in the office there at the Raider headquarters and actually interview him there in person. It helps you get a better feel for the guy as far as what you think how he's gonna be and everything. Can everybody hear me? Because I know I had a sound. Yeah, it's working. All right. I know there was a sound issue on the last live I did. For some reason, my mic wasn't working at the start, but it is working this time. So yeah, so now they'll have to go through the next process, which is the getting him for an in-person interview. They've pretty much already accomplished, or they've met their criteria for the Rooney Rule. They interviewed Robert Saleh. They interviewed Ron Rivera. Um, I don't know who else is going to be coming in now, if they're going to keep the current schedule that they have now that the Lions have been bumped from the playoffs. So, I mean, I know majority of Raider fans are hoping it's Ben Johnson. I know I've seen some idiots on Facebook already and other social media platforms saying, "Do you still want Ben Johnson after after the Lions lost last night?" If you blame that loss on him solely, you're a boob. You can't nail him for that loss last night. Not at all. That was poor decision making by your quarterback on the field in the moment. The coach isn't out there throwing the ball. The coach isn't out there handling the ball and fumbling it. Those are the incidentals that you can't nail a coach for. That's in the moment bad decision by your quarterback or your skill position player that's got the ball in their hands. What's up, TK? Give you a shout out. Um, it's it was a combination of things with Detroit last night, in my opinion. The defense just didn't step up enough. The injuries finally caught up with them. They've played well throughout the season and down the stretch when they needed to, especially that game on that Monday night against Minnesota to solidify the number one seed. They pretty much shut down Minnesota. Plus, I think it was also a bunch of the issue of inability for Sam Donald to really perform in that game. I mean, you take an offense like Minnesota and you only hold them to 3 field goals. That's a big deal. So I think the defense in Detroit, it finally caught up with them last night is what really happened. They lost to Meek Robinson. That hurt. So they had to put in a player that hadn't really played much, if any. And that hurt them. And to give full credit to Dan Quinn, the head coach of the Redskins, and the player, that rookie, Jaden Daniels, my God, that kid played out of his freaking mind last night. That kid's going to be something going forward. I think I think Washington's got something good going on there. That it seems weird because they built that so fast. But did they really? It was kind of like pieces of the puzzle were already there. They just needed to add a few things. I know Austin Eckler wasn't a huge addition, but he did make a difference when he was playing before he got injured. No. But Jaden Daniels was the piece that they needed. And bringing Cliff Kingsbury in as your offensive coordinator, working with Jaden Daniels, that showed a lot. Do I wish we had Jaden Daniels? Hell yeah, I do. Would we be in the same spot that Washington was in? No. Do I think we would have won a play? We wouldn't have even made the playoffs with them because we wouldn't have the team that we have right now. We'd have Jaden Daniels. Yeah, it's awesome. You got Jaden Daniels. Now what do you do? You wouldn't have Brock Bowers. You wouldn't have JPJ. There's a good chance you probably wouldn't have Glaze. We would have lost our first round draft pick. And probably this year's first round and possibly maybe even next year's first round. We would have had to give up so much that it wouldn't have even been worth it. It just you're selling the team. You're selling the future of your team to do that. Dude, you know what? They played a good game today. I thought when Saquon ran that touchdown towards the end of the fourth quarter, I was like, are they scoring too fast? Like they didn't milk enough time off that clock. But I mean, you take the points when you can get them. I get it. it almost came back to bite them in the ass if you think about it. I mean, if the Rams would have converted towards the end there when they were moving the ball down, yeah, I mean, it was two big runs by him, but that last one, you know, if the Rams could have converted at the end and got that touchdown, I mean, they would have left. They would have left the Eagles with like basically no time. So I mean, it was close. I mean, I did pick the Rams to win today. I will say that. Um, I fell short. Oh well, whatever. That's why I don't gamble. um, I mean, I do fantasy football. It's about as close to gambling as I get. But yeah, I mean, it was a good game. So now we got an NFC East showdown for the national the NFC's Super Bowl representative. I think next week's game between those two teams is going to be a really really good game. Um, they're 1-1 against each other during the regular season. Granted, Washington won against the Eagles when they didn't have Jalen Hurts, so that is a big factor. So we'll have to wait and see what happens next week, but that's going to be a really good game, I think. I think both games could line up to be a really good game because I'm just praying to God that the winner out of this game tonight between Baltimore and Buffalo uh, can knock the Chiefs out next week. Because I think everybody that's a fan of football in general, that's not a Chiefs fan, will probably agree with me that the Chiefs need to lose. I'm tired of the Chiefs. Tired of watching them. Tired of the whole Taylor Swift crap and Mahomes, Kelsey, the whole circus that comes with that team now. So this game's going now. We're at 13 minutes in the first quarter. Scores nothing. Baltimore's got the ball. Lamar Jackson just ran it left side for a first down. Oh yeah, it did snow there today. The field's white, but it's not snowing out from what I can tell by the camera. It's really tough to see here. Oh no, it is snowing. It's very, very lightly. We'll see what happens as the game goes on. If it turns into like what happened in Philly with the snow coming out of nowhere and just really making things kind of slippery and messy. You got to catch those. Derrick Henry dropped that one. So yeah, so yesterday we had Detroit get knocked out of the playoffs, so the Redskins move on. We had the Chiefs beat the Texans, unfortunately, so the Chiefs move on. They play at home next week. Today we saw the Rams lose to the Eagles, so the Eagles get the home game by default now because the Lions are gone. So good for the fans in Philly. I mean, they get to watch the home game for the for the NFC Conference Championship. They are likely nice catch, man. Um, and then the winner of this game here goes to KC. And like I said earlier, just hope whoever wins this can knock the Chiefs out. I think no matter who it is, has got a good shot at beating them. I really do. These are two well put together teams here. You know what? I don't disagree with you, right, Paul. I would be fine with the Bills winning it. They have waited a long time. The Ravens have done it recently, twice no less. KC's won 2 in a row, going for that three-peat bullshit. Bills have been to 4 Super Bowls. 0-4 for them, just like the Vikings 0-4. So yeah, I mean, I got some friends that are Bills fans. I wouldn't mind seeing them get a win. I'll take it for them. I've been to Buffalo for a Raiders Bills game. I think it was back in 2009, I think it was. Bills fans are fucking crazy though. They are. They're a different breed out there, but they are pretty cool. They're fucking wild in their tailgates. I will say that. Baltimore's moving pretty freely down the field here. I mean, that was a 40-yard completion earlier to Likely. And as your touchdown. Yep, Bateman touchdown from Lamar Jackson, Rashad Bateman. So Ravens up 6-0 right now. 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bateman's 11th touchdown this season. Trey, I didn't even look at the injury report. Was Zay Flowers a scratch today? Yeah, they're picking right up where they left off from last week. That's for sure, huh? Let's see. What are the injuries for this game? Oh, it's fucking cold up there. Oh, yeah. The temperatures are expected to dip below 10 degrees during the game. Looking to see if they show injury report from today. Because I know Flowers was possibly a question mark. Any of these other three teams have firepower and offense? Oh yeah, yeah. To be honest with you, even if KC does make it to the Super Bowl, I don't think they're gonna win it. I really don't. Um, as long as as long as the refs are not on their roster. Yeah, if they stop cheating, not necessarily cheating. It's just the refs just don't call the same shit. It's fucking ridiculous. I said it drives everybody crazy. It's not just a Raiders thing, you know. It's an NFL wide thing. Did I not find an injury report? Fuck it. I can't find anything. Oh, I didn't know this. The Redskins lost their starting guard, tore his ACL. Ooh, that hurts. All right, Zay Flowers is ruled out for this game. All right, I just found it. Well, what's up, Arnie? How you doing? Ben Johnson, a bust now. Pretty much, brother. It's probably going to be the way it's going to be at this point. No, nice. Right. Are you going to the game, Paul? Or are you just going to be in the area? I want to go. You know, I had the chance when the Super Bowl was here at New York when they played it at the Meadowlands or the MetLife. I wanted to go for the whole NFL experience thing that they have with that comes with the Super Bowl week. But I couldn't get it to work out for me with my schedule and shit at the time. Because I've always wanted to do that because they put on a pretty decent show too. Like totally, you know, it's a lot of interactive stuff for you to do, especially with the family and everything. I mean, not like I'm bringing little kids with me. My kids are all married and grown, and I get grandkids now. Oh no shit! Super Bowl party on Bourbon Street, $150, all you can eat and drink. Damn. If I was still a drinker, I would do that in a heartbeat. That sounds like it was right up my alley. Do you live down that way, or are you just going down there for the festivities? I mean, I really want to see. I want to see what he can do with AOC. I would like to see that. With what type of system he's going to run with him. Oh, you live in Texas. I guess that's depending on where. I guess it's not too far. I guess right. Um, I'm still here. I'm just blocking my camera for a second. I just want to try and eat this. Dinner's done while I was getting ready to go on. I didn't have a chance to go upstairs. Yeah, I want to see what he's going to do with Aiden O'Connell. I'm curious to see what type of offense you can build around him. You know, I mean, we definitely need a number one wide receiver. That's for sure. That's a given. There you go, Buffalo. That's the way to move the ball right away. Nice deep pass to Shakur. As far as DC, I wouldn't mind. I would love to see Robert Saleh take the DC job, but there's talk and possibly going to San Fran to be their coordinator because they just fired theirs. Other than that, I really don't know at this point. At this point, we're just going to have to wait and see who's available, because there are interviews still being done. Some of these guys that are defensive coaches are still interviewing for head coaching jobs. So, elsewhere. What's up, Raph? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. I am here, Raph. I'm just trying to eat a little something before because this is going to be a long stretch. And I've been on since it was on for the first game between the Eagles and the Rams. Shut down the live to grab something to eat and smoke. And go out for a cigarette. So I mean, it's possible. I waiting to see what happens there. I don't think we're going to get Patrick Graham back. I don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Johnson is the. Wow, that was a sack. That was behind the line. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Ben Johnson, if he's the actual offensive coordinator, if he takes on that position along with the head coach. That just means he needs to make sure that whoever the DC is someone that can handle that job exclusively because he'll have his hands full being the OC and the head coach at the same time. So he's going to have to make sure that he's got somebody in the DC position that can fully handle the whole aspect of everything and not have to be dependent on the head coach to chime in on everything. Josh Allen first down, ball down to the Baltimore's 19-yard line now. We're down to like 7 minutes in the first quarter. Ravens up 7-0. Bills are marching now. Oh, he almost tackled him by his hair. Hey, fair game, long hair. That's what you got. Happens. Is that an 8-yard run? It looks like. Yeah, about an 8-yard run there. Like 30 seconds and I'll be back on camera again. First down and more. 5-yard run, first down, first and goal. I mean, I don't know what type of contract he's looking for, Arnie. I haven't heard anything on that. I don't know how much we're going to want to commit to a coach. I mean, I forgot what McDaniel's terms were. I know Gruden's was a 10-year. I don't know if we're going to strap ourselves with another 10-year, $10 million a year contract. It might be a more shorter term. Like a 3 to 4 year contract. I don't know, 6 is. I mean, if they want to go with 3 to 4 year contract at 10 mil a year, I'd be okay with that, I guess. Because again, you don't know, you never know how something, unless you got a crystal ball or you've got a time machine and you can tell what's going to happen 3 or 4 years from now. It's all still a gamble when you bring in these coaches. What's up, Chris? Chris, I sent you the link in Instagram. You just click on that, it should jump you right in here. Touchdown Buffalo. I did well. Following the extra point, they're going to tie this shit up. They both look good. They both had great first drives. Both of them went right down the field. Yep, we're tied 7-7. No punch yet. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you can't hear me now. Can you not hear me? Yeah, my sound's working. I don't know. I'm waiting for Chris to click the link so he can come in here. Unless he's camera shy now. Maybe Chris doesn't have sound. Probably doesn't have his headphones on or something. He's making dinner. If he can't hear me, then that's probably why he couldn't hear me say that I sent it to him on Instagram. Can't type it right now either. I just sent it to you here, Chris. I sent it to you on Instagram. There you are.
Yeah, I hear you, but I don't see you.
I'm right here. Hi.
Aha. There's that beautiful place.
I'm just trying to eat this sandwich real quick for dinner.
Okay. I some cold. I left my phone in the house. I ate some cold pizza right quick. Cooking dinner. Yeah, no, I'm not cooking tonight. Taking a day off, Randy. Taking the day off from cooking. Ugh.
I did those island shit for the Raiders, Giants and Jets for two garbage.
Was that to get a haircut too? It's been kind of fuzzy up there.
Uh, how did I become a Raiders fan? Is that pretty much what you're asking, Randy?
Believe everything. Just continue to go.
What's the matter?
You may not have been given a full.
I don't know. Can never do a show without someone fucking hollering me. Randy, I've been a Raiders fan since like 1976.
Yeah.
So it's not like a, basically I was around when they were good. Our glory years, I guess you could say.
The good years, the years
Yeah.
that were dominant.
Yeah.
People were scared to come play the Raiders. They were like, I don't want. We gotta play the Raiders. Oh God! But
Back
now
when we
it's
were feared.
yeah, exactly.
So that's how I became a Raider fan. The Patriots were nothing back then. They were a shit ass team. They were absolutely horrible. And Buffalo just intercepted the ball in Baltimore.
How come both of your beards are Raider colors?
Yeah, that's black and
That's
gray.
nature. Nature is still silver and black, so there it is. Can't help that. Can't stop that process.
No. Well, I mean, just for men, you could dye out the gray.
Yeah, get skin cancer. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Besides, I like the gray. It makes me look distinguished, and people tend to fear me a little bit more, which is
Yeah,
fun.
they say it makes you look wiser.
Yeah,
I say you are, but
I'll go with
not.
that. I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
I see people with gray hairs. They say it's supposed to be wiser. I said, you guys are dumbasses.
I couldn't even imagine if I let my hair grow in, how much gray would be up there. Seriously,
I'm not taking that chance.
I don't want to find out.
I'm not taking that chance.
I have no desire to find out. I mean, as it is, sometimes I'll go a month or more without shaving my head.
So I just walked in. I was doing something else. I didn't watch the first part. How the game looked.
First two drives, Baltimore marched right down the field and scored. And then same thing with Buffalo. They got the ball and they marched right down and scored. Kicked off to Baltimore, and Baltimore
Pick.
they were kind of moving it, but then they just Lamar Jackson threw an interception in Buffalo.
Yeah, they just picked it off.
So I took care of that. That's that drive. My grandfather was known as the Silver Fox in this day. I don't know if I'm going to be called the Silver Fox though.
That's old. Everybody's called Silver Fox. But yeah.
Shit, I had a guy in one of my live feeds the other night in the chat, not a Raiders fan, but he was asking me what motorcycle club I'm in, and I'm like, dude, I'm not a motorcycle club. I said, funny fact, I don't even have a motorcycle. Because he's like, I could see you riding on a big Harley. I'm like, nope, don't have a bike. I'm covered in tattoos. I got tattoos all over me and shit, but not a biker. Never have been.
What's the colors for Randy? What are you showing the blue? Oh, okay.
That's Broncos colors.
I thought it was orange. Not yellow. That's
my son-in-law made homemade chicken soup. Oh, it's so good. They made that and grilled cheese for dinner. It's like a perfect Sunday night cold weather meal, especially with snow coming. It's not cold enough right now. The temperature's going to drop. It's only fucking raining right now.
Dude, I love me some clam chowder, the New England, not the Manhattan style, the New England style. One day I decided to get up, make some clam chowder, made a giant vat, not a pot, a vat.
Yeah.
And it disappeared 2 days because some of my friends found out I make clam chowder. They ate it all up. I was like, you guys didn't save me. I had 2 bowls of a vat of clam chowder.
Who blocked me yesterday for asking what they thought of Texas player pushing his coach? So this was a place. Was it on my channel?
Nah.
Or was it on someone else's? Because I don't remember doing it. Because I remember you being in here, Max, right?
Max Ray wasn't even in yesterday.
Well, I remember seeing him. Maybe he was on something else that I might have been involved in. If
I
it was
can't
on
block
another channel, that means I wasn't in control of it. I was probably just streaming from it.
I can't block it because it's not my channel, so I can't block it. I will block those who are being really like notches and just total.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
The let me see. This one to go. We were in here.
It's snowing, but it's not as bad as Philadelphia, but it's snowing.
Nah.
But it'll probably get worse in a
minute. Chris, try see if you click on someone's name, what it gives you for options.
Someone in the chat.
Yeah, because I made you a moderator on here now too.
Put in timeout, remove, report.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so if you see something I miss, I mean, you're a moderator on some of the other channels I've seen.
Yeah. Like I said, I only block those who are being obnoxious and idiotic and just talking really stupid.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a time. We'll put you on timeout, but if you keep going, then you're out. I want to hear what you got to say. But if we're gonna be just like spamming, like did, no.
Yeah, spamming, that pisses me off. And then if anybody starts pulling racial shit,
yeah, that's popped up now. Moderator.
If it was me and I did that, then I don't know why. I don't remember why. The only thing I could think of is if you said something real stupid or not sexist, but racial for sure. That'll get you booted out really fast. I'm not saying you did. I'm not
into blocking people because I said I want to hear what everybody got to say because everybody has a different opinion about things. So let's hear it all. But like I said, just a company talking like spamming, cheat like every 20 seconds. No, get out of here. You're not saying that. Just talking.
Well, it's like those Charger idiots a couple weeks ago were doing that shit.
Well, that was fun because we were always on there laughing at them.
Well, it was fun, but it also gets fucking annoying too.
It does.
Then you can't read the chat because all that shit's just scrolling through.
Yeah. Well, they're not here now. At least Randy, he's a different fan. At least he's here, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? They lost. He said, "I'm a different fan," but I respect Randy and I respect that.
Fuck, who the hell was he throwing to left then?
All sides. Oh, it is orange. I guess it looked like it was yellow on my screen. I gotta change my colors. No, I'm not colorblind yet. It look like blue and yellow. Sorry, Randy.
Yeah, it definitely shows up blue and orange for me.
Man, I got just my color. I got my old monitor showing the chat and then the other monitor showing the other thing. So yeah, I got a CRT on those old computer screens. The one that weighed like 50 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is probably like about this, like this wide, like a real big fat ass.
Yeah, it's like 9-inch screen with about 50 pounds. Like, yeah. Think so, Jacksonville kid?
I'm fine with the Washington, but I'm not fine with KC. I still think KC's going to lose to either one of these two tonight.
Oh. Let's see. That was Kansas City. They'll threw a flag. Well, guy puts a player down. They will throw a flag. Oh, it was open.
Gracie, what do you want, baby? Huh? What's up, sweetie? Come here. Oh, you're all wet. Did mommy just go outside with you? Huh? What's up, beautiful girl? Yeah. I know. I got food, and that's why you're in here looking at me, right? Yeah. You're a good girl. You're such a good girl.
I got a pig, didn't do nothing with it, huh? Is Jay Flowers in? I didn't know. So I said walked in. Is Jay Flowers playing?
No, I didn't know either. That's why after they scored, I was like, they threw it to Bateman, so I'm like, I wonder if he's in or not. I had to go and search for it. What's up, Gord? How you doing, brother?
Salute.
Chiefs going for a 3-peat. Eagles better than. Oh, matchup that the Rams Commanders look better. Detroit 13 players on. We own Bills in playoffs. Ravens secondary is trash.
Yeah, but their front eight is pretty good. So
I mean, Tennessee gave. I mean, he's saying Tennessee. Texans kind of gave you a run for their money yesterday. That you had to be shitting your pants a little bit yesterday if you were a Chiefs fan, thinking that they weren't going to be able to pull it off. Seriously, you had to be. You had to be a little worried.
And they're missing some of their two receivers. So if they had those, it might be a different outcome.
Yeah. Move it to this side. Yeah, that's good. I can just lean in. It's 18 degrees there now. Jesus.
It's what?
18 degrees there in Buffalo.
My refrigerator's not like
Baltimore's got the ball on their own, like 8-yard line, first down. 9-yard line, actually.
My refrigerator's not that
Henry.
bad. 18. Oof.
Henry just broke one for like 10 yards, first down. What's up, Tony? How you doing, brother?
Tony.
Second one. I think in the first down.
Salute.
Damn, nice little run from Hill.
Jesus.
I come to expect close games with the Chiefs. Defense is elite this year, though, and holds teams down. No, like they did 5 or 6 sacks on Stroud. I'd go easy on the elite. I'd go easy on the elite defense there, though.
They're a good defense.
I don't know about elite. They're damn good, but
they're good, but they ain't elite.
No. You want to show me elite, and you shut down a team like Buffalo, Baltimore.
If they're elite,
when I say shut down, I mean like you sack the living shit out of both quarterbacks. You hold them to well under 100 yards rushing, well under 200 yards passing. That's a shutdown in my opinion.
They didn't shut Texans out. The Texans made some bonehead mistakes, like I said, in the offense.
I mean, that's the defense's job, though, is to capitalize on mistakes. I get that,
Yes,
but that's what you're gonna have to do. I didn't know he's such a flopper. Yeah, he was acting on a couple of those plays
That one
yesterday.
play out of bounds, man, he flopped like crazy. He does get a call, like he ain't getting nothing.
There was one
Getting
time a
touch-
ref looked at him and went, "Are you fucking kidding me? Get your ass up and shut up."
I can't call this, Mahomes. Sorry.
If I call this right now, it's going to look too obvious that we're on your side. So shush.
Exactly. Go Warriors. Come on, basketball. In the first quarter? Man, that was fast.
There hasn't been a lot of penalties or clock stoppage, which is good. Go Warriors. Ugh.
Brandon Sybil, you
We'll
made
be
a
the
lot.
Warriors. Okay.
You're right, Brandon. So we are way
Yeah.
far from that, but we're getting there. We get the right personnel, and we'll get there.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Chris, look at this guy, Sammy JV. Go
Okay.
49ers, he says.
You and my wife would get along real well because she's a 49er fan too. So she's a Laker fan on top, but she's a Laker fan now.
All right, I'm done now. Whew. I might fall into a food coma after this. You might have to keep me awake.
I'll yell in your ear.
Warriors, not 49ers. No. Washington's showing a good coach. What a good coach and QB can. Yeah, you're right, too. See, where's my memory out? Like lying to your girlfriend if it works, keep doing it. Fuck my homie.
Yeah, look my phone now.
So you don't hold back. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, I want to go back now.
See, like right there, no penalty on that for like a late hit. But if that was Mahomes, man, there were
Man,
flags flying everywhere.
15
Would have looked like the
flags
sun in the sky with all the yellow being
out.
thrown.
15 flags out there right now, and only 12 referees.
I'm all done eating, baby. I finished it. I'm sorry. I can't give you anything like that. You can't have that. I don't know if there's onions in that or not. You don't have to cry. What's the matter? Come here. Come here, beautiful girl. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Dude, when I built this room, well, not really the room, but when I built this addition in here for this, we went and bought a rug to put underneath where I sit on the chair and everything, and I bought a new doggy bed for her. Figured she'd come in here and lay down during the day when I'm in here. Now, the only time she comes in here is if I got any semblance of food with me. Then she comes walking in here. Like right now, she's sitting next to me, just staring at me. Huh, baby? What's the matter? I know, Daddy's done eating, hon.
I got one of my dogs that can't stand me, but when I have food, hi, get out of here.
Yeah,
You
of
don't like
course,
me
yeah.
not eating. Get out of here.
I mean, it's not that she doesn't like me, but it's like she just won't come in and lay down in here. But if I fall asleep on the couch on the recliner, you know, she'll come up in the morning in my face. Like if I fall asleep out there for the night, she'll come walking. Yeah, she's right up. I don't know if you can see her. Right. Let's see if I can. Gracie, come here. No, come here. No, you don't want to do it, huh?
If I had food, she'd probably come, hey, it's a steak.
Right.
There she is.
Can you see her?
Yeah, I see a little bit of her paw. I see her paws.
Nah, I can't bring it up that way. Come here. No, you don't want to be on camera? Okay.
Why you say that West Philly back? Why should they hire Deion Sanders? Give me a reason. I want to know. I want to know your reason why the Raiders should hire Deion Sanders. Because I'm gonna question what you say. Because that's who I am. I want to know the reason why Deion Sanders be the Raiders head coach.
Hell no. That's the last coach I want to have them come in here
No,
with.
that's fine. I agree with you too. But I want to know why he would say that.
You want either he's typing a massive message or he won't.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
so
on. West Philly. Hiring Deion Sanders as a coach doesn't mean they can draft Shadur Sanders. That don't need anything to do with the draft. The draft is according to the order of the draft. You know that, right? Just because he's head coach, don't mean they can draft him. Somebody else might pick him. So in anything, they should draft Shadur and then hire Deion. If you want to say it like that, but they're not going to do either one of those, or not hire Deion anyway. Because Deion being the head coach doesn't mean they draft him. That's up to the GM and also the higher ups.
Oh, is that Von Miller? Ma Hamlin knocked the ball out of Lamar Jackson's hands. Yep, Von Miller took it and ran it all the way back to. Can't tell where he took it to.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brandon. If
That's a nice run back too.
If there was their number 6, the Bears probably take him. No, when Brady won and Mark Davis won. If he's at 6, they'll take him.
That was a bad snap. That was over his head too. Took it all the way down to the Ravens 20-yard line. This is what you can't do in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. You can't turn the ball over like that because that will lose you the game.
I'm really behind. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure you think she's games in a row. Yeah, I'm talking Chiefs. Go away. I agree with Tony right there too. Shadur's style works in college. I don't think it's going to. It doesn't translate to the NFL, in my opinion, which is why I've been against us taking him in the first place. Doesn't belong here.
Well, no, he is a pocket passer. He doesn't run that much, so.
Brandon, I know I sure as hell don't want him. First down, Buffalo to Shakur again. Down to the 5-yard line. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Oh, unfortunately, Duke, the voting's already been done on that, so whatever happens in the playoffs has no bearing.
No.
I mean, you want to talk, MVP of the playoffs, non-Super Bowl, who would be and who isn't. Right now, I'd have to go with Jaden Daniels, to be honest with you.
Jaden Daniels all the way with that.
I mean, to go on the road into Detroit and win that game, that's as a rookie, that's impressive. I'm sorry.
First year in the league, and he doing all that.
Brady didn't coach Shadur. Stop saying he coached him. That's not what happened.
No, they paid for his assistant. He didn't coach him.
He was an advisor to him, more like a mentor. He didn't coach him. That's different.
Yeah, he was paid to do that. It wasn't like he did it for free. He was paid.
Lamar looking like Lamar. Turnover Lamar. Yeah. So far.
Yep.
Jesus, you can't stop that. How can you stop that? Not with that offensive line, man. That is a big offensive line on that team. Deion's coach.
It is hilarious.
College.
Yeah, Brady did charge him. Yeah. I hope your son up was gonna cost you.
The fact that he charged Deion is hilarious. What?
Oh yeah, Brady mentored Shador, but
paid for it. Like Deion
yeah,
paid him.
Yeah, it was paid. It wasn't free. It wasn't like Brady. Oh, I like scoring so much, I'm gonna help him out. No, he got paid for that. It wasn't free.
Jason, they played catch at the park one time, and Brady's his QB coach. It's because his dad was coaching the other team, so he had to have his surrogate father come in and help him out. Daddy Grady, come here. They played catch in the park one time.
Yeah, you're right. Those Buffalo got a big offensive line.
I told you, Buffalo, man.
That's what we need. God, dang.
Fucking big boys. I mean, Jesus Christ, Deion Dawkins alone, the fucking left guard attacker, whatever position he's at. He's a fucking tank. They call him a snowman.
I just watched the touchdown. They just pushed like the Ravens like they were nothing. That's what we need. We need some beef on our line, man.
Yeah. Not someone the size and weight of Parham.
I'd be glad the Raiders give her a Parham so you can stop bashing so much.
I know everybody's starting to feel bad for the guy because I'm so bad on him.
Yeah, Parham's gonna subscribe to your channel, man.
It's not like I'm seeing things and making it up. I mean, it's I'm legit. I mean, just watch them and you'll see it.
I know. I see it too. I see JBG.
The size of
I see JBG.
Like 6'4", but pushing like a 400 pounds.
Yeah,
I like his height and my weight.
I watched the game when they started JBJ center, and I watched JBJ always looking to his right, like, yeah, watch this guy, help this guy out so much.
Yeah,
like, hey, come on now.
Yeah, it's not good when your center has to worry about every single snap on what's happening on his right.
One side.
When it's a play that calls that it's going that way and he needs to help out for that particular play, got it.
But not every
play. Every single play, he's looking to his right.
Yeah. It shouldn't be that way. The center balls go both ways, like, who needs help? If nobody's going in the middle, you look both sides.
No, thank you.
Yes. KC didn't want to.
Oh no! I just got the official message from TikTok. It says here. Come on. It says, thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love on TikTok.
Well, he's not president yet, though, but I guess so.
I mean,
plus
24 hours, it's going to be him, so.
Yeah. We don't want to talk about politics because you might get dinged again, so we'll leave that alone.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Well, I didn't get dinged because it's politics. It was, first of all, what I wrote down on my dry eraser board, nothing to do with politics. It was just the way I worded it. And that's how they took it, because I used the word project in a certain year, but it had nothing to do with that.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
What it actually said was project AOC 12, and then a specific year, and that's what got me flagged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he pulled a Ron Reagan, basically, Jason. He negotiated the release of hostages and the ceasefire already. Just like what Ron Reagan, he He had already pretty much procured the release of the Iranian hostages
Yeah,
back in 1980.
yeah.
So as soon as he was sworn in, they were on a plane heading home that same day.
So he like Scatterboo. So you think it'll be a good kickoff return?
Scatterboo as a returner. I don't know if I want to use him as that. I mean, you could. I mean, it's no different than us using Tim Brown as a punt returner for all those years.
Yeah, I hated that. I was like, what are you doing? But then, man, like harm's way, especially back in them days.
Yeah, true. We did win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about something, isn't there, Jason, you might know this, isn't there a myth out there? Not necessarily a myth, but it's a proven track record that's something to do with the Redskins winning Super Bowls in the past at the same year that a Republican is sworn in as president or something along that line. I've heard this before. I'm almost positive that's what it is. It's something along that line. Because if that's the case, then you see what's happening this year. The Trump's Republican, he's getting sworn in tomorrow. Redskins are still alive in the playoffs.
When was the last time Redskins won Super Bowl? 91, was it?
Yeah, 91. We confirmed that.
Who won in 91?
Who did they play? The Bills.
Who was the president in 91?
Oh, the president?
Because I'm not really.
91 had to be, that was George Bush Sr. at the time.
Because I'm not really in politics no more.
Because Bush was after Reagan. He only served one term.
Yeah, George W. Bush was sworn in 1992.
Yeah.
And then
Clinton was in 92.
Well, he was sworn in. Well, yeah, it was president in 92. Wait a minute. That's wrong.
I gotta find that now because I'm curious now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Wait a minute. Because I know
I've heard this before. I could be wrong, but I know I've heard something along that line.
Let's see.
Bateman taking that ball down to the 1 yard line. First and goal, Baltimore. 5:52 left to go. They're at the 1.
I don't know. My head's hurting. I don't want to look that up. I'm tired of this Mahomes commercial. Clinton 192. Right. Be George Bush Sr. And that's some false flags.
There is going to be a fight in this game at some point. There've already been a lot of pushing and shoving on the sidelines and shit.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Well, you see, basically about evenly matched. It was a good matchup.
There it is. U.S. presidential election. The Redskins rule is what it's called. So a little bit of history, everybody. Listen up. So between 1932 and 2008, for 19 out of 20 United States presidential elections, the win for the Redskins in their last home game prior to Election Day coincided with the incumbent party winning re-election. The exception was in 2004 when Republican incumbent George W. Bush won re-election despite the Green Bay Packers beating the Redskins. The trend subsequently came to an end when in 2012, Democratic incumbent Barack Obama won re-election despite the Redskins losing to the Carolina Panthers. It has since been wrong for the elections in 16, 20, and 24. All right, so the Redskins rule doesn't work anymore. I knew I heard something along this line.
I've heard that
I
before.
thought it was a Super Bowl thing, but it wasn't. It was an actual had to do with their game prior to the election itself. That was a pretty good stretch though, 1932 to 2008. That's pretty good odds.
What was that? 1932. So I remember. It was a long time. I wasn't around. 32. There was no NFL. Just the NFL was no AFL or anything like that. Well, no Raiders.
Yeah, no, there was no way. There was no. It was just the NFL and.
It wasn't like using Texas.
Obviously, prior to the merge and shit.
You guys gonna score or what?
There was the normal of Washington being good, but they weren't in 2016. Now,
I don't see KSC. I don't see FKC beating either one of these teams. I don't see it. That's the way they're playing.
I mean, both of these teams are a hell of a lot more explosive than the Texans.
I'm talking about the defense. Because look, they got Josh Allen close to Josh Allen, and they get close to Lamar. Whoa. Second free pass, dude. FKC? Oh, yeah. We Red Nation say all the time. That's our logo. FKC. Randy. And you're a Bronco fan, you're welcome to use it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, by all means.
You're welcome to use it. It's not trademark yet, but yeah, you can use it. All right, I'm up to 15 subscribers now. That was quick.
How many?
15.
Oh, nice. I thought you said 50 at first. I'm like, damn.
I don't know. It was 50. I've been me doing some bots. Spamming. So 50 email addresses. What some of these creators have done, I heard about that. I'm like, come on.
I know when I first started, I was doing promotions for subscribers, but now I haven't done a promotion since mid-November, and now I'm just like yesterday alone. I picked up 30 subs yesterday from the games yesterday. I was like, damn.
I heard once you create, he's not a Reddit content creator, but he's not a content creator. He had 10 of his friends make up 25 emails, and each of them subscribe to the channel, so he can get like 500 subscribers, like overnight. Like, okay?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly 500 overnight. Yeah, come on now.
I got it to about 500 doing promotions, and because that doesn't count against the monetization count. But the good thing is I didn't lose anybody. Like when they subbed, they stayed. And then the more live I do, the more I've been picking up on a regular basis. So, and now it's just a grind to get the hours in, which is, I mean, I was on 6-7 hours yesterday. I'm going to be on about the same amount today. Actually, it's going to be more like 8 hours yesterday and like another 8 hours today.
Yeah, I think he was doing it so he could get monetized. So like, yeah, he get monetized. Like, okay, all right, that's how you feel.
But the whole thing is, it's not necessarily, for just me. It's for the club too. The money's whatever I get monetized. That money's going to go towards the club too. You know. Oh,
Interesting.
Hamlin got hurt. What if X-rays on his hip? These two teams had a better interior defensive line, so the pass rush is more disciplined. Not a lot of escape routes. Yeah, nice run. What's up, OC Nation? How we doing? Randy N goes, that was the 15th as described an hour ago.
Man, Randy, you already won already. You're in there. I can't wait to see you. Because I respect you while you talk and what you say. Although you are never a fan, but still, I like the way you talk.
I'll be posted for this. I don't think I put it up yet. So anybody that's in here that hasn't gone there yet, go over to Chris's YouTube channel, Christopher Raiders. Hit that sub on his channel. Trying to get him to the sub so we can get him going live so he can start doing his own stuff. He wants to get rolling, so we need to help him out.
See, I can go live in 23 hours. I have to wait to see that tomorrow. If it does, I'm going live.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a hit. I like those padded helmets. You like them? They wear
Those
now?
skull cap things they wear, the goofy looking. You know what it reminds me of? Remember the Flintstones cartoons
Yeah.
with the Great Gazoo? He used to pop in and go, "Hello, dum dum."
Oh yeah, I can see, yeah.
That's what they remind me of. They remind me of the Great Gazoo.
Yeah, the Martian, the little green
Yeah.
man.
You'd show up at friend Flintstone's house and go, "Hello, dum dum." That's
Yeah,
all I
but
can
remember
think of especially when it's like a smaller defensive player, or like
that small
Lamar
guy.
Hamlin's perfect. He's a skinny dude, little. He's a cornerback. He's got that big ass helmet. It doesn't look the same when you see like an offensive or defensive lineman wearing it because it's so big and they're so big. It
But
just looks normal.
do you remember that BB wore that extra cap helmet? Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
That looked ridiculous.
It reminded me of a fat lady in a trailer park wearing a shower cap and a moo. It also reminds me of like a toddler. You know how their heads are so big proportion to their body. It's like when they stop running, the weight of their head just takes them in that direction, no matter where they want to go. So their head leads the way, not their feet.
This game is going by fast.
Yeah, again, like I said, there haven't been a lot of penalties or clock stoppage.
Yeah, a lot of quarterback flops.
Not a lot of plays out of bounds to stop the clock and shit. Gotta love those.
Coming down the field, I like that.
Good. The sooner this game's over, the sooner I can relax.
Yeah, until next week. And Moo. Oh, the Moo-Moos, yeah.
Excuse me. All right, 2-minute mark. Buffalo's up 14-10. They are at their 37. Yeah. Nope, they're at Baltimore's 37.
Yeah, they're in scoring position.
Yep. What's up? Carrero. Yeah, we're pretty much just talking amongst ourselves in chat and here live on video while we're watching the Buffalo Baltimore game.
Raiders. All right.
You're a Raiders fan, or are you just saying that? Not that it matters if you are or not.
You have to be a Raiders fan.
If you're not a Raiders fan, that's cool. Just don't spam.
Really am, bro. Yes, okay. That's fine. No problem. Because we got a different fan than named Andy. He gets all the respect. So whoever you are, that's fine. Just don't come in being a jerk. Like those Charger fans. Where are you at, Charger fans? Quiet. It's quiet. All right, 2 minutes, huh?
And he's gone. I just went and looked at his channel. Kid just joined today. All his pictures look like he's like 10 or 12 years old. See you later.
Oh, you went to him?
Yeah. I'm not dealing with that.
Don't need you.
That's why none of his pictures had views, and that's pretty much why, because he's a kid.
Yeah, I see him now. A little kid. Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, I'd say he's wearing Boston too.
Oh, yeah. Oh. We held the fan base besides the Raiders. One thing, Brandon said, but we're not a fan base. We are the nation.
Yes.
There's a difference. I think Ralphie want to come in.
What was that?
Ralphie want to come in.
Yep, I can do that for you, Rafa. Hang on.
See what I mean.
Rafa, I just put it in Instagram in your messages there. Check that.
Okay, man, he ain't calm down. No Bronco Nation now. No. You guys took Bronco Country. You can have that, but you can't take the nation. They can't take that. That's ours.
I like this. That's good. Do you know how to get a one-armed Chiefs fan out of a tree?
No how.
Wave at him.
That was a good one.
Donkey's in the house.
Yeah, he's fine. Like I said, John, he's respectable, but there's no Bronco Nation.
Yeah.
You guys tag Bronco Country. You can have it, keep that, but you can't take the nation. There's only one nation. That's the Raider Nation.
What's up, Joseph? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Joe.
No.
The Orange Crush had been around since 1980, so.
Randy, that dog's gonna show up soon. Don't do it. Don't do it.
we respect you, Randy, but
The door's gonna be that way in about 2 seconds.
Let's see here. So what we got? One minute. I got 1 minute 13 seconds on my clock.
Yep. At halftime, I'm running outside for a smoke.
Oh, I thought you were saying you go around outside take a nap because I know you falling asleep. I'm not gonna let you live down for a while now, Jeff.
No, I know. That's fine. I deserved it.
I think I'm gonna go.
I forgot who was in the channel first when I was on earlier today for the first game, and I don't know if it was Robert Pena. I forget who it was, but whatever. First question they asked me was, "Are you awake today?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm awake." I'm like, "Yeah, I won't let that one down anytime soon."
I'm gonna take that pen to my introduction. Like, yeah. This is a bored Red fan watching a KC game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's offense. He pushed him down. Come on. That's offense pass interference, man. Really?
Tony, I think I might agree with you on that one too.
He's literally. Oh my. Well, it's a judgment. Let me see. Look at it again.
Last 5 years, everyone has choked on a player sex KC and Tampa.
No, that's offensive pass interference, dude. That's no way defensive. They both are going at it. Yeah, that's back off. That's the KC call. Yeah, Harbaugh knows it too.
Fuck KC. Jeff, don't feel bad. I fell asleep on the witness stand one time. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's not good. Of all the places not to fall asleep, that's the one. Damn.
Yeah, you don't fall asleep there.
B is officially put in timeout for a little bit. He dropped that Steeler Nation. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ. You can't stop this team when they get that close like that. Not this offense.
Not with those Bulls up front. Jeez.
No.
Man.
You can't even physically match up. Oh, Tony, I've done that many a times right here.
Yeah, that happens. That's part of life.
Oh yeah, they've done it many a times.
I was gonna say that's nothing new.
Nope.
That's part of they call it a dating ritual.
Jason, this almost starts like the sound of start of a bad porno. Actually, she called the recess and took me into the chambers. I thought I was cooked, but nope. She gave me an apple, and some coffee, and then she took her robe off. That just sounds like I was just waiting for the music to cue in the background as I'm reading it.
Yeah. Victor and Diana Quinas, yeah, we totally agree. Now look, I'm on back there. They can go to Super Bowl, but they have to buy tickets. I don't want them seeing on the field.
Yeah. He goes, no, not that judge. It just threw off. Anybody new to this channel or Chris's, if you guys are Raider fans or like the Raiders, whatever, just make sure you guys subscribe and like the show. Go over to Chris's, Chris for Raiders. Subscribe to his channel. He's just started that channel up recently, so we need to get him the subs. So make sure you hit him up. It's Chris 4, the number 4 Raiders, just like you see under his name, under his picture there.
And don't forget to hit the like button on Yep, count too.
Yeah, I'll take that too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right, halftime.
All right, so we're taking a break.
Yeah, I'm not going to shut it down. I'm going to keep it going like before. I am going to run out for a cigarette. It's been a couple hours. I know it's a bad habit I got to kick. Like when I first quit drinking, the wife's like, "You going to stop smoking too?" I'm like, I can only do one thing at a time.
I know, right? I need at least one bad habit in my life. Just let me.
Yeah, I got rid of one vice. I mean, I did it because I was pretty much would have killed myself the
Right.
way I was going. It's like let me at least give me that.
Let me have
Give me
one
the
in
smoke.
my life. All right. I'll still be here for a minute.
I will be right back.
Actually, I think I'll take a smoke too, but I'm gonna black the screen out. But I'm still here. Screw the Chiefs. Yeah, Randy, I agree with you. I'll tell you one thing. If Chiefs played it last night, and we play against one of these teams, good night. Good night, Mahomes. Go home. It's like your name say, Mahomes, go to your home. But I appreciate you guys in the chat who would subscribe to my channel. I'll be up and running probably by the end of this week. I'll probably post another video soon. I'm new to this, so patient with me. But I do appreciate you guys. All the Red Nation and the guy from Bronco Country. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna ask the question: who you guys got next week? Eagles or Commanders? Tell me your picks. I want to see. All right, so quit smoking and drinking and messing around. Toughest 3 years of my life. Oh shit! Told you something else. I like you, Tony. Roughest 3 years of my life. Yeah, I feel you. I quit smoking for 5 days, man. It was a nervous wreck. The guy said, "Go back to smoking," because I was wrecked. Hey, Tony Sheffield, who you got? Commanders or Eagles? Who you like? Okay. I don't know. Jane Daniels and Kingsbury got the always running, man. It's be hard to stop them. We got too many weapons out there. But yeah, I'll see you. Eagles could pull it off. It's snowing there.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Sorry,
Ralph.
Raph. I went out for a smoke. I'm sorry.
all right. I'm smoking right now. You don't see me. I'm smoking a cigarette right now. I like smoking on the screen. This is a cigar. I'll smoke that, but not a cigarette.
Fucking snowing like crazy
Damn.
outside. Now, last time I went out before the game started, it was raining. Now it's snow everywhere. Like, holy shit. Welcome to New England, man. That's the way it is around here.
Yes, sir.
The other day it snowed, the sun came out and it was gone.
Believe it or not, Jeff, it snows out here now and then, out here in the desert.
It does or it doesn't?
It does. It snowed last year, but it didn't stick. It just snowed. It didn't stick.
No, it's too warm.
Well, not that because the desert's so dry, it just sucked it right up.
Oh man.
I'm definitely picking Washington next week for sure.
Oh, you're picking Washington next week? That should be
Yeah.
like really interesting.
I want to pick them because I want to see the rookie.
First rookie
I
ever.
want to see him go
Oh,
for it.
Jaden Daniels, yeah.
You know, I want to see because that'll be the first time ever the rookies won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
I just
no,
wanted
it's
to.
not that, but-
I know, but did you see what she said about it?
Who?
They're saying that he's the one who took it down, but then he's legalizing putting it back
He's
up.
not the one, but we'll make up what they want to make up of it.
What was that referee saying? You gonna say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to hop up for a little bit because I know that I'm calling that game because I know that. Well, I am the goat of doing the Spanish play-by-play thing, but yes. But I just wanted to tell you that, well, I got my prediction for the Super Bowl, and I would love to see Buffalo Bills versus Washington Commanders. I would love to see between Josh Allen versus Jaden Daniels because, well, I think that between for the conference of Jaden Daniels and Josh Allen accuracy, it's very superior. I mean, they both have very accuracy and arm technique, which is totally different.
That might happen. The way
Yeah,
Washington
it might
was
happen.
last week and the way Buffalo's playing now, that might happen.
Yeah. I just don't want Kansas City in there. That's all that matters. to me.
We don't want Kansas City. We don't want.
Nah.
I
No.
want Buffalo Bills versus Washington Commanders at the Super Bowl. We don't want the Chiefs. So, Chiefs, if you listen to this, if you're watching this, nope, not a chance, Chiefs, not a chance.
The Chiefs can't go to a Super Bowl, but they had to do like us. They had to buy tickets to go. I don't want to. All right, so no.
Hey.
Salute to Tony. Salute to Jason. Well, I know that I have very busy about that here, but I just wanted to show a lot of love with Chris Raiders and Jeff. Much love and respect for the
Thanks,
Raider
buddy.
Nation.
Hey,
Black
Ralph,
Sunday. Yes, sir.
by the way, Jeff helped me start my YouTube channel, so I have a YouTube channel. It's coming up. I'm starting to post videos on it, so you can check it out.
Okay. Yeah, that's my
sir.
channel, which is Capitana Fucho on YouTube.
That's
Yep.
mine too. Christopher Raiders, at Christopher Raiders. So, if you want to subscribe, feel free.
Yes, sir.
I might subscribe to you.
Yeah,
so.
everybody that's in there to Raiders fan, make sure you hit up Raf's channel, especially if you speak Spanish. I mean, that's
Yes,
a good
sir.
one to watch for sure, man. He does a
Yeah,
lot
all
of
right.
Spanish
All
content.
right, I got you, Ralph, in mind. But you talk a lot of Spanish, so like I can't follow. Wait. My wife speaks Spanish, but she won't teach me Spanish. I know why.
I don't know.
I know why she won't teach because she'll say something like, "Okay."
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
Oh, I know a few words in Spanish.
cinco, whatever.
I know the important.
Whatever, 10.
I know the important word. I know the important words in Spanish.
It's funny too because I grew up with Portuguese grandparents and aunts and uncles, the whole 9 yards. Think I'd ever learn Portuguese? No. I wish I did though.
Yeah.
because it's easily transferable to Spanish, so it would have helped me with some of the situations I was in throughout the years. But what are you gonna do?
Well, living in
That's good.
California,
Stop in
living
for a
in
while.
living in the border states, you need to learn Spanish because a lot of things are in Spanish.
Well,
So.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what though. Even around here in Rhode Island, there's an extremely heavy Hispanic population around here. Like in particular, there's one city. It's a square mile city called Central Falls. It's a heavy Spanish population.
Yeah.
And their city borders the town I used to be on, so we used to do a lot of interactions with that department too. So it would have helped, but I always fortunately had somebody with me that did speak Spanish, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, same here, Jason. My mother-in-law, so we can communicate, but we know how to communicate. But she couldn't speak English. She could say a couple of words, but we know how to talk to each other.
So Wheezy Prods, you mean how many? Yes.
Can he get
How
a
many
career?
rings do you all think Jaden Daniels can get in his career? At this point, it's unlimited. I mean, who knows? He's got a good shot of getting his first one right here in his first year, which again is unheard of. It's never happened.
Because you got to realize this: a team can have a great year, and next year they just fall off and win nothing. This year they can go 13-4. They can go 13-4 this year. Next year they can go 2-15. You don't know, but he has opportunities.
Perfect example is Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Second year in the league, gets to the Super Bowl. You figured, well, he lost it. Based on his talent and how that team was, you're like, oh, they'll be there again. Never got back again.
Never got back.
Nope.
Never got close.
And he's one of those guys I wish was able to win a Super Bowl. I mean, people around here hated him because he was a Dolphin. Everybody.
But he was a class act, though.
Yeah, I didn't mind him so much at all.
I didn't hate Dan Marino.
I mean, he used to give his linemen isotona gloves for Christmas.
Did he buy Rolex? Was that him?
I think it might have been that.
Oh,
that was always isotona gloves. That was the commercial that always came out every year. I love my linemen so much. I bought them isotonas.
I thought it was Joe Theismann that bought. I think it was Joe Theismann that bought this offensive line Rolexes after their first Super Bowl.
I don't know about back then because the salaries weren't that big. Maybe more recent might have been that situation with the money these guys make now.
Sure, much money they make.
Back then, you'd be lucky if you got a fucking Timex.
Well, yeah, I think it was time. I said Rolex. Probably was Timex. He bought watches.
So if you look at the stadium here, you see the score, the big video board. If you look at the side closest to the bottom of the TV, when I went to the Raiders-Bills game, that's where I sat. We were like in that end zone right there in that bottom left-hand corner.
I don't see it yet. I'm gonna commercial break for Nissan or something.
Yeah, when it comes back, they show us an aerial shot of the stadium. Well, it was cool though because when I was there for that game, they were putting Bruce Smith up in there, like their version of the Ring of Honor. So the tunnel they came out when they did the presentation was right in front of us, like right next to us. And when he walked out, I mean, to see him in person, even from a distance, a big son of a bitch. But also come walking out with him was Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Steve Talley, like all those guys from, that 90s Super Bowl 4-year run that they were on, the popular guys from the Bills. So it was cool because you don't normally get to see guys like that, that had such a big impact in the sport at the time, too.
I know one thing. The biggest human being I ever seen in my life was Art Shell. I met him in person. And like a toddler stand. I look like a toddler stand next to him. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I met Henry Lawrence, who played with Art Shell during those three. Henry Lawrence played in all 3 Super Bowls for us.
Yeah.
He was on the left side. I forget if he was guard or tackle. I think he was tackle, left tackle. But he's a big son of a bitch too.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. That's
and where they're building the new stadium. Now, the corner closest to the main street, that's where we set up to do our tailgate for the club, was right there in that right-hand bottom corner of the parking lot.
Are they building a Dolphin Stadium?
No dome. I would have thought they would have in Buffalo, but
I think they shouldn't because that's their advantage. It's like
yeah.
Minnesota.
Plus, the other thing
Minnesota.
too is with the dome and the amount of snow that they get up there. I mean, it's not uncommon for them to get 2 feet or more in one massive snowstorm. So you got to think of the weight issue, or if they got a way to get that snow off without
Yes,
causing any damage.
that's happened in Minnesota at one time. The whole field, the whole ceiling
Yeah, I
collapsed
remember
down.
the roof teared open, all the
But
snow
see, that was
spilled out.
Minnesota advantage back in the early '70s and stuff like that. They had the cold, nobody really can play in it. But they put it in a dome, so now it's like a little different.
No, but I think their new stadium's it's a complete open air stadium. They've got a camera set up, looking at the new stadium that they're building. That
Wow.
runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year as they're building it. So you can watch them all day long if you're that bored.
Well, that's what they did with Legion Stadium. They had that thing running, time lapse from running,
Yeah.
showing it. All right. The Ravens, if you want to win a game, you got to stop them here. If you want to win.
Yep, 21-0 Buffalo. 21-10 Buffalo. 14 minutes to go in the third quarter. Buffalo has the ball on their own. Where are they? Their own 25-yard line. And he was out of the tackle box, so it's good. No intentional grounding. 4th and 9, they're punting.
Wait, 4th and 9 on your screens? I'm still at 1st and 10.
Seriously?
Now it's 2nd now.
Holy shit! They're already getting ready to punt.
I'm
God
behind.
damn, they're in a delay. Talk about a fucking delay. Oh my god.
Man. Well, when football season started again, I'm gonna buy a better service. I don't want to spend money.
Yeah, you're not gonna like being on with anybody.
They're like, what you guys watching?
Yeah.
They're playing a great game. Chris, the game is over.
Started at 1 o'clock by the time
We
you
think
were
the game
getting
is
there.
over. I think it's the first quarter. Now the game is over. Aye. Oh man. Yeah, I'll go.
By the time the Raiders afternoon games is over, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's just starting. What are you talking about? We're at the 8 o'clock game tonight now.
Yeah, you guys a watch party the Raider game? What are you talking about? Watch party the other game? What what happened? Now I'm gonna get better streaming service. I just got towards the end of the season, so it's just paying for all that. So I ain't paying for it. There's only 5 games left in the season. I forget that.
Who do you have for a provider? Verizon or
No, I think man, I got this thing called what's this thing called? It's an Android box. So that's why I get the games and stuff. No, I cut the cable 2 years ago. I didn't know. Tired of that.
yeah, the only thing I have cable wise is Verizon for the internet. That's it.
I got Frontier's fiber internet. I said no, I'm not paying this much for cable.
They
Wait a minute, that should have been a flag. Look at it. He hit the quarterback. Oh, that should have been a flag.
you are way behind. We're ready to come out of commercial break here.
I watched the replay. I was watching the replay. That should have been a flag. That was okay. See, that would have been a flag.
Yeah, I cut the cable a couple of years ago, like from TV and everything, because it was just ridiculous how much it was. It was asinine. Dude, it was almost $300 a month. It was up to $280 something. I'm like, fuck this.
That's exactly how much I was spending, like $310 a month. Like,
man, it's not.
Internet.
And you can't even, and you're paying for hundreds and hundreds of channels that you're never going to use. You know,
they get you. Get over 200 channels. When we go through the channels, it's duplicate channels.
Yeah, it's just either HD or non-HD. That's where they get you.
Channels with the same channel. What the hell?
So we switched. I switched over to internet only from Verizon, and then went with YouTube TV, and I love every minute of it because now I can pick and choose what I want for channels.
Mm.
And also, I go with the basic local stations like ESPN, the basic stuff you would normally watch, like the History Channel, shit like that. HBO. I want HBO because I got HBO Max, so I at least get that for free.
I got this box.
NFL Network. I wanted to make sure the sports packages in there for like NFL Network and shit like that.
I got this box. I can watch every news feed from every part of the country. I can watch your news feed if I want to.
Yeah.
I can see what's going on. So you say it's snowing outside. I'm gonna turn to it and say, Jeff, you're lying, man. It's like sunny and bright, 80 degrees. Like gonna be Bills versus Chiefs. You be 1 for 4 today, 1 for 3.
Yep.
That's it. We'll be tied because I took Ravens. No, I took a toss up, but so I'll win or lose anything.
Well, based on the fact that it was snowing in Philly today, I'm guaranteeing it was probably snowing in Baltimore. So either way, they were playing in the snow, no matter how you looked at it. It would have just been the difference of playing in their home field, with their own fans there versus having to travel up north to Buffalo.
Yeah.
And that makes a big difference. It really, really does. It would have been interesting if the Rams would have beaten Philly, where they would have played that game next week. Would they have been able to keep it in LA based on what's going on out there, or would they have had to have moved it again? Like they did last week to move it to Arizona.
Yeah. They could have the Rams playing in Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
If it's still standing, I don't think it's standing anymore.
You know what? I'm going to pull up the stats for the first half of this game. Let's see how this has been going for these two plays. So let's refresh that. So up until this point right now, at 12 minutes and 38 seconds, Lamar Jackson is 8 for 13, 137 yards and 1 touchdown. Josh Allen is 5 for 9 and 69 yards. Derrick Henry is 9 carries, 33 yards. Lamar Jackson, 6 carries, 31 yards. Even Hill, 3 carries for 31 yards. Buffalo, Cook, 11 carries, 36 yards. Davis, 3 for 26 and a touchdown. Josh Allen doesn't have great passing stats, but he's got 5 carries, 15 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Receivers, really nothing much there. Bateman's 2 for 58. 42 of them came on that touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 3 for 49. Pretty much all his yardage came on 1 pass, 1 catch for 39. Buffalo, Shakir's the only one that's really done anything. 3 for 51, and 1 of them was 34 long. So, I mean, it's been field position.
At the first few drives, basically, it really did too much.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it's been field position for Buffalo, which explains why Josh Allen's passing yardage is so low.
Yeah.
Because they've ended up with short field and they've been able to do a lot of running. Man, Buffalo's defense is playing tough right now.
Yeah, they're keen on him, and they make sure
Dude, that Epinesa kid, that kid's a tough player, man. He's the type of guy I'd love to have on the team, too.
Ooh, right.
Let's look at defenses. How many sacks on each side? So Baltimore, only 1 sack for Baltimore. So they've sacked Josh Allen once. Buffalo, 1, 2. They've gotten Lamar Jackson twice now.
Yeah, one was a fumble.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Allen hasn't turned the ball over. Lamar Jackson's had an interception and a fumble.
I got 2 turnovers.
They'll do it to you every time, man.
But Quiet's kept, they're still in the game, really. Good score here. They're still in the game.
Yeah. Baltimore has not punted. Still 0 punts.
They have to punt the ball to keep turning it over.
Yeah. Yeah. Buffalo's punted twice.
Ooh.
Delay a game.
Oh, yeah, I agree with Jason Downs. He played last year. Lamar.
Well, also, I mean, he hasn't had a history of playing much in the playoffs because he's always getting hurt towards the end of the season too, and he hasn't been there for them when he needed to be. Damn.
Yeah, they missing Zay Flowers. I know that.
Buffalo's defense, man, they're stepping up when they need to right now. They're just shutting them down. I didn't realize they were close enough to go for a field goal. Shit.
Huh?
What's the distance on this?
40-yarder, 45-yarder.
47. Yeah, you were close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. Dude, Tuck is money when it comes to kicking field goals, man.
Yeah.
Buffalo's got to score here. They can't be punting this one away or turning it over here. They got it. They need another touchdown to really start getting this game out of reach. Yeah, and I agree 100%, Jason. I don't like those. We need a mobile quarterback so they can. Yeah, when the play breaks down, they got no choice. Then that's fine. I don't want a quarterback that's always looking to just take off with it. You know.
That's why I tell these guys.
Thanks, Loax. Appreciate it, brother. Now make sure you make your way over to Chris Freitas on YouTube also. Sub him up too.
That's what so many guys they want Jalen Monroe. I said, you gotta watch him play in college. He's a run first quarterback. He just one read and run.
To be honest with you, I haven't really watched much of him because I didn't think he would garner enough interest from us. I mean, I know the Raider fans of some of them are, you know.
If you pick him up in the 6th, 7th round, okay, fine, yeah, just pick him up as a project, but he's no first 3-round quarterback because he just one look, run. No, and that was Justin Fields' problem with problem too. Was he just one look and run?
Yep.
Well, like I said, if they can get Justin Fields cheap, man, bring him in. Or
I really wouldn't be opposed to that. To be honest,
bring him in and let him work. Supposedly, hopefully, we get Ben Johnson. Let him work with him and see what happens.
Yeah.
But I said Johnson turned golf around because Jordan was crappy too. He got there.
You're not lying.
Huh.
See, what is the highlight of your team's history? I am a Philly fan. I have been for over 10 years. The highlight for me was when Philly won the Super Bowl a few years ago. Hope all is well with both of you. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, that's the one where you beat the Patriots, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That would be a highlight for me too, because I live in New England and I hate the Patriots. So
that was a highlight.
I appreciate that one. I was cheering for you guys that day. Yeah, that's for damn sure. God, I hate the Patriots. This is a case I haven't said that enough lately. I hate them. Highlight for me with the Raiders, huh?
There's so many. I can't. I can say
Probably
one,
for
but
me because I think I was old enough at the time to finally realize what it meant to be a Raider. Would be the '83 Super Bowl against the Redskins, and just how dominant we really were that year. It's definitely going to be one of the 3 Super Bowls, and I would probably have to go with that because I've seen all 3 of them.
let me
Have to
too.
go with the '83
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
told you I was at one, the first one they won. I was there. I was a little kid, but I appreciate that. The highlight of that was when which come caught the interception, ran it back, and I was on that sideline right at the corner of Rose Bowl, and he was coming towards us. I was like, wow, I was happy.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't happy because sorry guys, I was a Minnesota Viking fans because I hate the Rams so much I had to choose a team. So but then turn the Raiders that Super Bowl.
Thanks for the question, Ethan. That was a good question. I like that one.
Yeah, it was.
Shador, on the other hand, hangs around too long as it has a tendency to take a shot when he doesn't have it. From what I've seen of him, I agree 100%.
That's
I
true.
think the other thing that kind of scares me with him too is that bowl game he played in. I mean, Jesus Christ, he had negative 30 yards rushing, which means he either
Yes, that.
couldn't scramble enough to make the first down or at least get to the line of scrimmage. And the O-line just couldn't block to stop him from getting sacked because he was just getting eaten alive that game.
He's not a running quarterback. He prefers to throw the ball first before running. So
Jason's highlight for his team's history is mine was Kenny King down the sideline in Super Bowl 15 against the Redskins. No, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. Eagles. Eagles. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yep, the Eagles. Yeah, because actually that was a record at the time. It was the longest touchdown run in Super Bowl history, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then I think Marcus Allen broke that.
Yeah.
Well, it was the most yards. No, Marcus Allen had the most yards in the Super Bowl.
At that time.
That one touchdown run, he had that long ass run, probably accumulated to like 85 to 95 yards. The way he ran back and forth.
That reverse run was all like, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, go.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I think it was the longest pass play, right? Yeah. Yeah, because that's the game. That's the one that Plunkett won the MVP. Because Marcus Allen won the one in Tampa. Because that game was in Tampa too. Us playing the Redskins.
Yeah,
the Philly game was in New Orleans.
We played New Orleans. Super Bowl. And
yeah, because the big story with that was the stadium had the big yellow ribbon wrapped around it too.
Right. Yeah, for the hostages, Iran. And then they played their first one in Rose Bowl.
Pasadena. Yep, yeah. Pasadena.
I was there. Like I said, that time Super Bowl was big, but wasn't as big as it is now. It's like really crazy. Where was the first Super Bowl played at? What stadium? And what year? Jason, you like trivia? There's your question.
Wasn't it at the LA Coliseum?
Yep.
Right.
Who were the teams?
It was the Packers. I know that. Was it Packers and the Chiefs? Well, the Texans at the time? Were they still the Texans then, or were they? No, they were the Chiefs.
They were the Chiefs.
Was it the Chiefs?
Yep.
Right.
And the second one they played against the Raiders.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did. Yeah, because we lost to the Packers.
Yeah.
Because I think I watched a documentary on that. That like one of those like NFL 30 for 30 films on the first Super Bowl, and they talked about what they were going to do for entertainment at like the halftime or whatever, and like they had the USC Trojan band come out and play.
Yeah.
They had the guy with the that jetpack. That was a big deal back then. The Rocket Man jetpack.
Yeah, it came down. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and then how it just became a spectacle. I think that's what it was. It was a special on like halftime shows or something, and how it's grown.
Yeah. Compared now, it's like a concert, man. Jeez.
Yeah, it's a whole freaking production now.
Yeah.
Where was Super Bowl II? That I don't know.
Up Miami.
Was it Miami?
Uh-huh. In Joe Robbie Stadium. I think. What was that 3?
Well, it had to be Joe Robbie.
Orangeboro, yeah. Joe Robbie Stadium, Orangeboro. I can't remember, yeah. I know some history. I'm not as good as Jason Downs is, but I know some history. Been football man for a long time.
Was that the only game that they ever played the Super Bowl in the LA Coliseum was Super Bowl I? Because I know other than that, in California, it's been in Pasadena.
No, it's the only one.
That's the only one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they played the first one there, was it. And they started playing Pasadena. After that, they started playing because we had no team. Which I think is ridiculous because you want to play in the NFL, you should play in other cities.
Well, when you mean other cities, like NFL stadium cities, or
yeah, well,
yeah,
it wouldn't work in some cities because they're not big enough. But I'm just saying.
Well, either that or they just don't have a big enough stadium too, because they have to want as many fans, and as many asses in the seats as possible.
Yeah, stadium's not big
Which
enough.
is why a stadium like AT&T in Texas is a huge fucking stadium.
Yeah.
Like if they fill that to capacity, it's close to 100,000, I believe. Like standing room only stuff on those like upper walkways and shit where people can stand and watch the game.
Fourth down. Well, I'm sure you guys know already because I'm just still watching it.
Yeah, we're already on commercials right now.
Yeah, well, Baltimore's still in. 8 points.
I'm watching some dude bake bread on a commercial right now. Full of Victo. What the fuck is this? There's so many goddamn different medications out there now. Jesus. There were 2 Super Bowls in LA? Who was the other one then? At the Coliseum? Remember the first one? Well, not remember it, but I know the first one.
First one was the Coliseum. That was at the Rose Bowl. They had 3 because they had one SoFi recently. I don't remember the other one at the Coliseum. There's only one. Correct me wrong, Jason, but I don't think there's only one.
All right, back from commercial finally. Jesus Christ, these commercials get worse and worse.
I told you, man, let's get the money together, man. Get a pay-per-view football game. No commercials.
21-13, 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Baltimore has the ball on their own 20. And it goes Henry for about 8 yards up the left side. He's been kind of quiet.
Yeah, the key.
Same Miami Redskins Super Bowl was in LA Coliseum.
Was it? No. I remember that.
Todd Monken, he's supposed to be coming in for an interview too, I thought. Would they trade Max Crosby for draft picks?
No, just picks.
I'm okay with it. If it's a good enough offer, hell yeah.
Well, what picks though? Huh. That's the question.
It would have to be at least a minimum of 2 first rounds, a first rounder this year and a first rounder next year.
Okay.
I don't even think it matters who the team is. Even if it's, say, whoever finishes winning the Super Bowl and gets the 32nd pick in the draft, still a first round pick. You know, you could take that off of Henry, just a nice big run. You could take that first round pick from that other team, say it's a 32nd pick, pair that up with our third round pick that we got for Devontae, and move further down into the first round and get a get a best player available at that point too. That's going to help us. Whether it be offensive tackle or a wide receiver. That's if we were able to draft Jalen Carter. A trade offer like that for Max is gonna prefer to have it done before the draft, so you can really plan your draft out a little bit better. Trade of draft picks, yep. Like I've been saying for the last few weeks, if a team's calling, you're listening.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to lose. The worst you could do is say no if you don't like the offer and they don't want to up it anymore. Fine, then we'll stick with them.
I want to see Dallas calls the Raiders.
I told you I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas calls because they want that number 6 because they want Genty. That's fine. We'll give you the number 6 and take your 12, and you're giving us a player though. We want one of two. Either Micah Parsons or CD Lamb. You don't want to give us either one of them? Well, good luck getting Genty. We're staying at number 6, and we're taking Jalen Carter.
Right now, Micah Parsons in doghouse right now, so shit.
He wants out of there too. He's already said it too.
Yeah, he's in doghouse with Jerry Jones and stuff, so they might want to get rid of him.
Yeah, QB in the first round gives the benefit of a 5-year plan. I mean, again, if we were to trade Max away and we still have our 6th pick, obviously, because of that, then we would have whatever pick from that team, because it's not a pick that we're using like our own personal pick for. I wouldn't be opposed to taking like a dart at the very end of the first round, because I don't think he's going to make it out of the side. I don't know if he'll even make it to us at our 2nd round pick, to be honest with you.
I don't think he
There's
will.
a good chance he could be going by then.
He might have gone in the first round, mid-first round.
Of all times for Derrick Henry to wake up in this game, it's right now, right? They've just been running the hell out of him this series.
Yeah, they go to their strength, man. Strength was Derrick Henry.
Jason's saying the Miami Redskins game. He goes, I remember because the field goal kicker almost cost them the game when he tried to throw.
That's right. That was Miami's undefeated season. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, that's the one where he threw the pass and the ball just kind of his hand kept going and his ball kept going.
It just came. You're right. Way. It was too. You're right, Jason. That was the Miami undefeated season. Oh my God!
There we go. Touchdown, Baltimore. This is just like Jason said. It's a whole new game. Baltimore's right back in it.
Yeah, good job, Jason. Thank you. That boy can run.
God damn it, Buffalo, man. Your defense played so tough on the last series, too, and it's like they just stopped.
No.
They're going for 2 point. They're going to try and tie this right now at 21.
The Ravens are playing to their strength. Run the ball.
Yep. Derrick Henry's in the backfield, split left of Jackson. Put him in motion to the right. Jackson throws, tip ball at the line. Incomplete. Still a 2 point game. That's why I said Buffalo needed to score on that last series when they had the ball. They needed to put some distance in between them again, but they didn't. So.
If they trade Max, I won't have a jersey to wear. He's still gonna wear
it. That's right. Don't feel bad. I don't. The only jersey I have is a gallery jersey, and it's sitting in my locker, my closet, tucked away in the back. I don't even have it. I don't even have one right now. I need to get one though. If I do get one, I want Otto. That's the only one I want right now.
I never had a jersey because I was too scared to buy them, because I was scared if I buy a jersey, they're going to trade them away. Like,
well, that's why I learned my lesson with gallery. That's why I don't buy current players' jersey. Yeah, Jason's the same thought process as me.
What was that? Renfro's jersey went half off before he got
You want a Devontae Adams jersey? Go to the NFL shop. They're going real cheap right now.
Yeah. Almost
Get him
like
cheap now, so if he does come back to the team, it'll be worth something.
it's almost like a buffalo. Buy
The
one, get
price
one
will go
free.
right back up.
It's like buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
We got Garoppolo jerseys, buy one, get one free.
Yeah, seriously, after we let him go, I was like, I refuse to buy another current player.
Yeah, I would buy the old retired player from now on, like someone who played for the Raiders, you know.
Dude, I don't even know Antonio Brown was with the team long enough for them to even print jerseys for him.
They didn't even print jerseys for him.
He was here for a hot minute and he was gone.
No, they ain't
Literally
print.
a hot minute. He burned his feet. Oh, that was cryogenic thing. He frostbit his feet. Frost burned. He's such an idiot, that guy.
Yeah. It would say he wasn't here long to have a cup of coffee.
No. Gruden even said that when they were talking about what it was like for him. Someone asked him, what was it like to coach Antonio Brown? He goes, I don't know. I never talked to him. He was here, and then he showed up in a hot air balloon, and then
all spectacular.
He goes home, then he burns his feet, then he doesn't want to play, and then poof, he's gone. Because I never got a chance to talk to him. Oh yeah, like they do with the Super Bowl loser trophies. That was the other joke around here too in New England when the Patriots would lose the Super Bowl. It's like, well, I guess those poor kids over in Africa or New Guinea are getting Super Bowl Patriots winning jerseys or t-shirts.
Oh, okay. I wonder where that stuff goes. They put the hats for NFC champions, both teams. I wonder where the loser stuff goes to. What they do with it?
They send it overseas. Seriously, that's what they do. Yeah. They'll send it over there to families and kids, deprived kids and families that are in need of clothing and such.
Okay.
Because the stuff's all printed, they're not going to throw it away.
Yeah.
So they donate it. So you'll see kids overseas. It's usually like some of these poor African countries and shit, or South American. You'll see these kids wearing like last year, 2025 Super Bowl champs, San Francisco 49ers, I don't remember who was in the Super Bowl last year now, other than KC.
The Queens and the 49ers.
Yeah, all right, so there you go. It will say, 2024 Super Bowl champions, San Francisco 49ers. And then you look at the kid, it's like, why is this kid wearing that? They didn't win.
Huh. Okay. I always wonder what happened to all that stuff.
So there's always these false hope kids that are over in another country, and they're like, yeah, I like the 49ers. They win Super Bowl. No, they didn't.
They hadn't won one in a while. So
you got the losing jerseys.
They haven't won Super Bowl since Steve Young.
Boy, number 58 for Baltimore. It looks like he's stuffed into that fucking uniform. Like they grease him up to put those pants on him. Wearing all white. He looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
What, he's a shoehorn to put him in his uniform?
Yeah. They hold the pants up like this and have him jump off the freaking bench to get in them.
Well, he's a big boy.
I still remember the day when Bo Jackson got hurt like it was yesterday. Dude, that was a sad day for Raider fans. Sad day. That sucked. That really did.
I still remember that day Bo Jackson went over that linebacker day. Everybody so hyped about
Bosworth.
Yeah. Just stepped on his chest. Like, yeah, I got the one.
Yeah, pretty much. That and then the game where he ran the ball into the stadium, into the tunnel, and just kind of kept going.
That was the same game.
Someone collect my bag. I'm going.
That was the same game. He just kept going. Kept going.
Yeah. Yeah, when that happened to Bo Jackson, I was like, God damn. Well, he didn't think it was that bad because he was ready to go back in, but then when he tried getting up off the bench after that, he was like, I can't.
I was hurt. But Bo Jackson.
That's how strong he was, though, that he was so strong that his opposite leg was able to keep pulling him, and he pulled it right out of the socket. Oh man, just the thought of that sounds so painful. But yet he still got up and semi walked off the field. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
It sucks too because that
Bo
not
Jackson.
only did that ruin his football career, that ruined his baseball career too because he was phenomenal at baseball.
We had an awesome backfield. We had Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson in the backfield. Like, come on.
And we didn't even have Bo Jackson for the full season. We didn't get him until baseball season was over. And if they made the playoffs, it got extended too.
It came to the 7 games of the season. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you had Dion doing the, at the time, the unthinkable. You go and play a baseball game, then hop on a plane or a helicopter or whatever if they were close enough to go to play for the Falcons.
The same day, yeah. All right, in the third quarter.
Oh yeah, the way he used to scale the outfield wall, shit, yeah. Oh yeah, medical procedures now definitely. It did. He would have been fine. To be honest with you.
Yeah, the day science, yeah, they took care of that. He was still been playing.
Well, I can tell you this: my dad, when I was a kid, he was playing softball and he stepped into a divot when he was playing first base when he was trying to catch a pop up, and as he turned to catch it, his I think it was his left leg. His foot stayed, but the rest of his body kept going.
Oh, my.
And he tore his ACL. Again, this was very early 80s. So, the big thing was, he had the same brace that Joe Namath had. He went for the ACL surgery. That surgery, he was in the hospital for like a day or two. He was down and out for, a few weeks. The pain was unbearable. And then for myself in 2001, I snapped my ACL on ice and had, ACL repair surgery done. And I was out of the hospital in less than 24 hours. The same day I was in there after surgery, they had me up, moving around, starting to walk on it, the whole 9 yards. And, totally different. Totally different.
So back in those days, those kind of injuries, they'd be in the hospital for a day or two. Now, the science is now it's like an in and out surgery. Like you go in there and you're out.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing. Like
going to get your teeth cleaned, basically.
Exactly,
Getting a filling done. It's that fast.
So if Bo
Thanks,
Jackson,
Ethan. Appreciate it, brother.
oh, thank you. That's all the message, Papa. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Ethan. Yeah, I try and stay active in the comments and address comments that come in and answer any questions that I might know the answer to. If I don't know the answer, I don't fluff it, man. If I got to look it up, I'll look it up. I won't pretend to know it.
Because I've been wrong a couple of times and I got corrected. And I like I said, I'm not mad at that. I make mistakes, so correct me if I'm wrong. Please
usually
do.
good about Raiders history and knowledge about the team and shit. But when you start asking me stuff about other teams, I gotta check.
Yeah, that's what I want to be about. Hey, I'm gonna say something. If I'm wrong, say it. I'm wrong. Okay, I admit it.
Ethan, if you like the content,
I've been around too long to have that much pride to argue with you for something that you know that I don't. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now, Ethan, if you like the content on Wednesday nights, I'm on a show called the Raider Connection. It's myself and 3 other gentlemen. If you see it you'll see that in my channel. You'll see the other 3 members that are in with me. It's LV Raider 10 and Just Raiders Baby and Cheeto Linus. The 4 of us do that show, and then I'm on the show Thursday nights with LV Raider 10 and myself. Called Raiders Coast to Coast, and it's all Raider content. The latest connection, we pretty much talk whatever the hot topic is and any news that's going on with the team and what we think of the team, and then anything that comes up in the chat usually too. The Raiders Coast to Coast. During the season, we talk about the game that we just had, and then the game coming up, and then whatever the hot topic is. During the offseason now, everything's going to be shifting towards talking about our coaching situation, GMs, free agency, then, what's up with these draft, these college kids coming out. You get the combine, Senior Bowls, and then ultimately the draft. So we got a lot of shit happening with this team this year, unlike past years where it was season's over, coach is either here or not, interim takes over or whatever. It's usually been cut and dry. This is the most intensive I've seen since I've been a Raiders fan, and I've been a fan since '76.
This is the craziest season I've ever seen as a Raider fan since '76. I've never seen it like this before.
There's just so much going on.
There's a lot going on. We don't know what direction we're going in. Anyway, I'll answer one question. He said, remember Todd Marinovich? Which one, USC Todd or the Raider Todd?
Yeah, that's a good that's a good answer to that.
Which one you talking about? Because both Todds were pretty bad. If he stayed out the marijuana, he'd been all right.
Well, obviously, he did okay in USC for us to draft him in the first round. I give you that, right?
He was right across the street. He'll just walk across the street. He'll be fine.
Yeah, draft day, they just went, oh, Todd, come in.
Yeah, right across the street, just cross Figure Road, go down King.
Come hold this jersey and take the picture.
Yeah, see, get the extension ball, just take a right, go to King, make a left, you're here.
Yeah, Jason, the next 12 months are going to be insane.
It's gonna be crazy.
And that's even before we even start talking about the schedule, when the schedule comes out, too, because the schedule comes out after the draft or right around the draft as far as dates and everything. And now we're going to start looking at, where we're playing, at what time of the season, how many primetime games do we get, what time of year we playing these games that are going to be in cold weather states. My big one is I need to know as soon as possible when we play here against the Patriots, because after that, my time is going to be committed to setting up the stuff for the club with that.
I bet you.
I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be extremely fucking busy, and not so much with you two, but with setting everything up for a pregame party, not the draft, tailgate. I'm going to be going out of my mind with shit.
I guarantee you that if or when Ben Johnson comes to Raiders, they'll have a couple of primetime games.
I think so too. I really do. I think just the fact that Tom Brady was approved for ownership after the schedule was already set last season, so there wasn't much they could do there. But I have a feeling that this coming season,
you get more primetime.
And Jason, I saw the who we're playing, home and away. We got some extremely winnable games here, even with this current shitty ass roster we have right now. Some of those games we could probably win now without even a head coach. To be honest with you,
what division are we playing? What division are we going against? Last year was the South. Who are we going against?
I'd have to look at the whole thing again. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Like I said, everything that's consumed me is the fact that we're playing here in New England. It's been my main talk.
Well, so we played.
I think
NFC South this
Philly.
year.
I think we got Philly. I know that we're playing Philly in Philly.
East, we got the East end this year. NFC East. Because before that, we played the South last year, and then the West before that. So we played
AFC South and NFC East.
The North. So we got to be East.
Yeah. So, and I know the Giants game is a home game for us, which, I'm okay with. It's fine. I kind of would have liked to have seen them come here to play the Giants because I probably would have gone to that one too. But that's all right. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. So, yeah, AFC East.
Yeah. Well, we got there's two teams we always play. That's going to be New England, one, and Pittsburgh Steelers.
And we got them 2 years in a row too. So the Raiders will come in here for 2 years back to back.
And
based on that schedule.
We got the Steelers too. We always play the Steelers. For some reason, we always play the Steelers.
Yeah, you're right. It seems like we always do.
Every year. It's like, no matter what.
Yeah, actually, I reached out to. Yeah, I kind of like Pete Carroll too. If we don't get Ben Johnson, I still would prefer Ben Johnson right now, even though some fans are not too bright and think we should give up on Ben Johnson after last night's game. But
no, wasn't it?
I don't
It wasn't
understand
his
why you would
fault.
give up on him.
It wasn't
Like I
his fault.
started it, yeah. Like I started tonight's show for this game. I said, people were talking. Some fans have been talking on Facebook and posting on Instagram and shit about, do we still want, Ben Johnson after he didn't help them win. Well, what did he do that didn't help? You can't fault him for bad decisions by a quarterback on throwing interceptions or a fumble.
If they watched
He's
the game
he's not out there doing making those plays himself, or the lack of those plays.
if they
It
watched
falls
the
on
game
quarterback.
and listen to the commentary, you heard Tom Brady say, one of the greatest football, I'm sorry to say, but he's one of the best football players ever played, quarterback. He said, wow, I've never seen a play like that before. He was doing the best he could. It's
Yeah.
the defense that didn't do anything.
Yep. Yeah, the defense, if anything, Aaron Glenn let them down because I don't know what he was doing as far as the
Well, they were hurt. A lot
defensive
of
plays he was calling for them and the schemes and such. I mean,
people,
it
they were
seemed like
hurt.
the adjustment was a little lackluster, but what are you going to do? I mean, will that hurt Aaron Glenn's chances of getting a head coaching job? I don't think so. It's one game.
It might.
It's one game.
It might. Because he's not highly touted, so like I said, he probably because the rumor mill said New Orleans, so he might go New Orleans.
Buffalo just stopped Baltimore on 4th down. Yep, 4th down. They stopped them. 4th and 1 right now. 10 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Buffalo's still up 24-19. What's up, Dixon? What's up, brother? How you doing? What state are you in, Dixon? That's your next adventure. What other adventures have you partaken in?
Well, Dixon, you're in California. I'll take you right now. Believe me.
Nah, they got the first down. I figured they would. They just went right up the middle with it. Total yards this half. Baltimore's got 131. Buffalo's 56.
So they're gonna play. They're gonna play their game. They play their strength.
So home games: AFC West, Browns, Bears, Cowboys, Giants, Jags, and Colts. Up here in LA County. Now, have you taken the test to try and get on the job there? You guys from Cali? Chris is from California. I'm on the East Coast. I'm from Rhode Island. I'm in the New England area. If you're looking on the map and you see Massachusetts and then you see Connecticut, and then that tiny little state in the middle of those two, right on the water.
One with a fly leg on it. Hey, move the fly. You step on your state. That type of thing.
Oh my God, Andrews just fumbled the ball and Buffalo recovered.
Of course. Why not?
Baltimore's turned it over 3 times now.
Oh.
So he catches it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, definitely a fumble. He made like 4 or 5 steps afterwards. They punched it right out of him. That's unlike Andrews too. Usually he's pretty good with ball security.
Now, one thing I'll say about this: Buffalo playing Kansas City in that cold weather won't affect them.
No,
it won't affect them at all. They're used to it.
Check that week. Titans at home. Oh, so Titans at home and Colts on the road.
Oh, so we play AFC South.
Yeah, Biggs, you're absolutely right, man. And that's unlike, like I just said, it's unlike Andrews. He's usually really good on securing that ball. You know what it was? He's in that mentality that, he's got to do what he can to help this team win right now. He's just trying to push too hard.
They still got time, but they driving with mistakes, man. Mistakes.
So you're doing EMT training, Charlie? Are you doing it through like a private organization or a private sector, or because I know some colleges offer that too. So I don't know if you do it that way or not. Plus, the EMS out there is different from on the East Coast. It's totally different unless they go by the national. So, do you like that Tom Brady is part owner of the Raiders? I don't. Al Davis would never allow it. You're absolutely right. Al Davis would never allow it. Al
You're right.
Davis would still be alive. That would never happen as long as Al Davis is alive, first of all. Al Davis wouldn't give up ownership for anybody.
Anybody. You don't care who it is.
Which is, he's passed away, went to his wife and his son, and they agreed to bring Tom Brady on. So, yeah, you're absolutely correct. Al Davis would not allow it.
Al Davis was the owner all the way to the end of his times. He didn't relinquish anything. Even when they started losing his mind, he said, "I'm still the owner."
As far as do I like it, I probably have a little difference of opinion than some that are Raider fans because they didn't live through the Brady's years here in New England. Let's put it this way: if Brady walks in the room with me right now, I'm punching him in the face regardless because I just don't like him because of his past history in the New England area. It's a sour taste. But do I like that he's part owner? If he's going to help right the ship and get us good, get us to a good point to where we can grow and become the Raiders again, the real Raiders, like the winning culture that we had at one point, then I don't give a shit. I'm fine with it.
If he managed to turn this organization around, like as far as the executive part, like get the right people in the executive part, because that would really fail the Raiders. They have the wrong people in the wrong spots in the wrong office. If he can do that, then I'm happy. I'm cool with that. Because for a while, Raiders executives were terrible. Like I said, that one guy I can't remember his name. He was actually stealing money from the Raiders. Embezzling money. And Mark Davis didn't have a clue or didn't know what was going on. So yeah, if he can get that done, get that squared away, I'm cool. As a face of the Raiders, no.
Jason, we also would be homeless now too if Al was still alive. Yeah, because I don't think we wouldn't be in Oakland because he wasn't going to stick around through that shit either.
Nope.
I don't know where the fuck it would be. I'd take Kamala Harris as an owner if we start winning.
Wow.
That's saying a lot too. We would be unburdened by what is burdening us. Oh my God, that's a good one too. I like that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing: it can't get any worse because how worse can we get? Been bad for too long, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't say that because we could go 0-17 next year too. So,
and then we get the first round pick.
Not.
Then we get the first round pick. Then we get to get a.
Yeah, we'll get another first pick. There you go. Then we'll get what everybody wants. They want Arch Manning.
What we'll do, we'll go 0-15, and in the last 2 games of the season, drop from number 1 to number 7.
Randy, I hope so at this point, because what I've seen from Baltimore tonight, if they go up against Kansas City next week, I don't think the outcome's going to be good for Baltimore. I think Buffalo has a much, much better chance based on what I've seen.
Yeah, I do too.
Baltimore just had a good second half, but turnovers, man. When you go 3 turnovers against Kansas City, they'll kill you. They'll do. You can't give Mahomes the ball 3 times in a game in turnovers and pray that he's only going to get 3 points out of it. He's going to get touchdowns out of that, and now you're 21 down.
That's happening in Texas. They turn the ball over.
Yeah, you can't. Buffalo's controlling the ball. They haven't lost it. No turnovers. No way.
Wow, that's the face.
And that's the other thing. Yeah, you're right, too. More Lamar questions if he fails tonight. Baltimore would be questioning this to the end of his contract. Yeah. Not a lie.
Well, you don't have his number 1 receiver, so that's no excuse, but still.
Jason, hell, if she can suck it to the top, why not Kamala? Roger's on the phone. Move up. Jesus Christ. I said that before the game. Lamar is not to be trusted in the playoffs. There you go. This will hurt Baltimore even more if this guy's done. Humphreys? No, Humphrey?
Hey, look, you gonna stream that flag football finale Sunday?
No.
February 2nd? Oh, come on, Taylor.
Live football for the Pro Bowl? No. No.
It's a live stream of that. I'll join you.
No. There's some things I won't do, and that's one of them. I'm not doing flag football. If the NFL turns into flag football, I don't know. But
I played flag football when I was in 5th grade. It was fun.
In 5th grade. I played it as an adult too in a men's league, but
oh my god, that's flag.
I don't want to watch pro athletes playing flag football. I can't. I just not when you used to watch stuff like this. Huh?
Coming up next Saturday, flag football finale. Yes.
You think AOC will be the QB next year? He is playing better.
Yeah. For now, he is slated.
Yeah, I mean, until the draft comes and see what we take, I think you got to give him the shot this season coming up.
Yeah.
You know, he's going into right now the offseason as the starter. That's how he ended the season. So he's got to be your guy based on that.
I don't know what
feel different on that, Chris.
No, I don't. I don't know what GM they're gonna bring in or whatever. But since Tom Brady seems like he's running the show, they're gonna get rid of Gardner Minshew. They're gonna tell you can take a hike. We'll pay the rest of your whatever you owe you. Get out, and they'll keep AOC.
Yeah.
But then they're gonna bring more quarterbacks. But I think he should be. My opinion is this: I don't care who they draft. I don't care if they get Cam Ward, great. If they get Shadur, whatever, or Dart, AOC should be the star for at least the first 3 to 5 games, at least minimum, and let the new guys sit.
Yeah,
that's what Brady's gonna do because he don't like starting rookie quarterbacks. He said, "No, let him watch, let him learn." But AOC didn't play bad this last few games. No. All he didn't have was a line and a freaking running game.
So Randy's saying at one, if you depend on AOC to be the QB, be prepared to draft high next year too. Hope you guys keep AOC as the starter.
Randy, hush. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think AOC can win too. I mean, if you give him protection on that O line, if you draft right, get him protection, get him a wide receiver
and a running game.
Well, all right. So here, first of all, that's your issue. You had him as your backup. I wouldn't have even drafted AOC in fantasy, and not because of him, just because other than Bowers and Jacoby, who else is he throwing to really?
Yeah.
And with no running game, that makes that quarterback less valuable too. So that's problem number one. So don't blame AOC for being bad in fantasy football. But I still think AOC was at least going to be a bridge quarterback. Who knows? With a new coach coming in,
we don't know
what's going to happen.
All speculations right now.
Let's see. Alpha 1. There's a rumor that Johnson will sign with the Raiders by Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. I hope so.
Oh, you're right.
I know it was supposed to. They have to wait 24 hours after the game from yesterday.
Before
they can start talking to him to do any type of negotiation, but they do have to bring him in on a face-to-face interview and not through like a.
How that works is not after the game, after the Detroit Lions declare in a season.
Yeah.
So after the game, it's not clear in the season. So when the Detroit Lions said our season's over, which they had 24 hours to do.
This is 24 hours after the end of that game.
Because there's a hidden rule that people don't know about that I think is still in effect. I might be wrong. You might know about it. Let me know. There's a hidden rule that every game can be at 24 hours to protest a game. Yeah, 24 hours to say, wait a minute, the game was unfair because blah, blah, protest a game. They don't do it no more because all the stuff. but it has been approved for a long time. So
Yeah.
at 24 hours, then they declare, okay, we lost, season over. Then they can do that.
Yeah, which would be, what time did that game go on last night? What was that, an 8 o'clock game?
6:30
So
time.
we still got a few hours. AOC has my backup because I had injuries to my other QBs. All right. What's up, Hope Commanders win it all? You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to that, to be honest with you.
Sure. I wouldn't mind.
Again, I would not have a problem with that because I would love to see the rookie
No
win it.
Chiefs.
But what I don't want to hear, though, is all these Raider fans coming out that don't know shit. Instead to go, well, we should have had him. We would have gone to the... No, you wouldn't have gone to the Super Bowl. You wouldn't even gone to the playoffs. You wouldn't have won your division. You still wouldn't have gone... You still would have gone 0-6 in our division, more than likely. Okay, I'll give you maybe 2 games out of the 6. You wouldn't be in the playoffs. You'd still be dead last in the division.
We couldn't get Jaden Daniels if Mark Davis traded his girlfriend, dude. Come on now. Washington was not moving off that pick.
I don't know if they'd want it. Isn't she pregnant or something? I don't know.
I don't know what she is.
So really, this is Tuesday. Yeah, because Monday's considered a holiday. So
yeah, that's right. She's young, so whatever.
What the hell's going on here?
They're about to score. It's over.
League weeks begin Tuesday. He'll be in Vegas tomorrow. But it will be a Josh Allen rushing touchdown. Yeah, I'm probably sure it will be.
You already got 1, 2. You got 2 rushing touchdowns, right?
No, maybe not. If he was up on the line, possibly, but I mean, he still could. But
how many rushing touchdowns Josh Allen got this game? 1 or 2? I know you got 1. I saw
he's had 2 already.
Okay, I just saw that.
Oh, he almost threw that ball back to Cook. You could see it. He had that ball like he wanted to toss it back to him too. Alaska would have gotten fired. That's all that would have happened. Yeah, pretty much. You're right, Jason. That's probably the only thing that if we would have had Jaden Daniels, but we'd still be in the same situation we're in this off season as far as not looking for a head coach because I think AP would still be here. But I think it would be just as bad win-loss this season without a doubt.
Tell me, chat.
Well, we wouldn't have Minshew.
Let's chat to one thing. You think Jay Daniels would did great with Getsy as an OC? Answer me that question. That would not work out. So he wouldn't did anything. Because he had Justin Fields, he can do anything with him. Jay Daniels with Getsy, that wouldn't even work out. No O-line.
Read that comment.
Really?
OC Nation, I love it. Hidden NFL rule: all Donkey and Choker fans can return their merchandise after losing in the first round.
Oh yeah, when they
so
hit
all 5 Charger fans can return their shit.
No,
and
7.
150 Donkey fans can return theirs too.
There's 7 because I saw what the store this morning. I saw a Chargers fan at the store this morning.
Oh, you got your wish, Jason. They kicked it. What was the spread on this game, actually? Where are we? Oh, 1.5. Over and under was 51.5.
43 right now. Yeah, Buffalo's gonna milk that clock. Yep.
We would see a franchise. Yeah, we would definitely get a franchise quarterback, but it'd still be a shitty ass season. Yeah. All right. Alpha One. Here we go. You're probably one of the ones I've been mentioning. So, all right. So you got Michael Mayer and you got Brock Bowers. Are you telling me we got Jaden Daniels too? Please answer that before anybody says anything else. So you're saying we got Jalen, we got Daniels, and we got Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers? Is that what you're getting at? Did he ask that earlier about Jaden Daniels? Or was that someone else? I might have mixed it up. That might be my bad. No, okay, that's what I thought. All right,
Wait a
never mind.
Jay,
Never mind. I know what you're getting at with the
Yeah.
with a new coach coming in. I get it. Yeah, OC Nation, that was good. I'll give you full credit on that. That was fucking funny.
Made his field goal, huh?
I also agree that the trade would not have cost us more than we could afford to build a championship team.
Yep, it's still a game. 8 points.
Yeah, we would. Jason's right on the money with that one too. We would have been raked over the coals for draft picks. We would have set ourselves back to build for the future too. The last thing you need to do is lose draft picks. Just like why trading up into the first 3 picks to get one of these 2 quarterbacks is a stupid move. I'm sorry.
No, I don't see it.
Oh, is Baltimore was favored by 1.5? No.
No way.
Is that what that was?
Hey, that's what Randy
I
said.
am Buffalo 1 plus 1.5. Okay. Wow. Well, they beat that spread as of right now. AOC franchise quarterback. I'll take that with a grain of salt from Randy because Randy's a Broncos fan.
He
Just
was
saying.
a quarterback, so he can beat us again.
Some rate of facts. Fans act like we are the only ones that draft, and then everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's true.
I had Buffalo winning this. That's who I picked.
I gave a toss.
And I got Chris to back me up on it because we talked about it the other day. I got my list from the other day.
He's
I bit the dust on the other ones though. I lost the Texans, the Lions, and the Rams.
Yeah, he's 1-3. I took a toss. I said I ain't picking this one.
And I said it before. If this would have been in Baltimore, I would have taken Rams.
I'll be 1-2-1.
Yeah, you did better than I did.
Well, I still went on one game.
Wait a minute, 1-2-1. How are you 1-2-1?
Because I tossed him. I didn't pick this. I picked.
You can't do that. You got to pick one.
I just did. I just did it.
What the fuck?
Hey, wait a minute. I told you yesterday I'm not picking this game. I said a toss up. I ain't pick this game. I took the ones you picked, but I'm picking this one. I took the Eagles.
Wow, Tom Brady's wearing off on you. You're cheating already.
How am I cheating? Come on. I didn't lose this game because I didn't pick anybody. That's a little toss up. So 1-2-1.
All right, so fourth quarter, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Buffalo's up 27-19. It was 1st and 10. Lamar just tried a deep pass, looks like to Likely, and incomplete. Baltimore has 1 timeout. Buffalo's got 2. Yeah, number 80 was Likely. It was more than likely.
Don't blink.
Oh, right. Bills fan. Bills play it down.
Well, touchdown, 2-point conversion, we're tied. Maybe.
He went right for his shoulder too as he was sliding. I wouldn't be surprised if he separated it, possibly the way he landed on it like that, with his arms stretched out. Oh yeah, he probably dislocated that shit. If he gets up and he's walking and it's just hanging down to the side.
Who was that? I didn't see the play yet.
I don't know who the player was. I didn't hear them say the name. All I know was number 7. You think Commanders can stop Saquon next round? They're going to have to if they want to win. I'll tell you that right now. Right. That's the key to victory for them because Jalen Hurts is beatable. I think you can get in his head and rattle him. Saquon's going to be the tricky one there. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, well, that was Saquon is a team. So 2,000 yards this season with an asterisk, but you gotta stop him.
I mean,
a couple years ago, I remember the NFL talking about it's a passing league. Run backs value went downhill, but all of a sudden, watch it shoot up real quick.
Oh yeah, running back value is back up, not
Yeah.
to where it used to be, but it's up there.
That's
Well, let's
good.
put it this way: Washington yesterday, Jameer Gibbs 14 carries, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns, and his longest carry was for 33 yards. So, and he had 6 catches for 70 yards. So we had 175 yards combined scrimmage yards yesterday on 20 touches, 6 catches, 14 carries. Lamar scrambling right. He's running. And short looks like maybe about a yard or two.
Ooh, that like it hurt. I was watching the replay. You can see his
Took out
face.
one of the coaches too.
You can see his face when he fell on the ground.
He got out of bounds. That stopped the clock, so that's a good thing for Baltimore. Nope, he was like about a yard and a half shy of the first down. So 2 yards shy, 3rd and 2. Yeah, so I mean, they didn't really shut down Gibbs, nor did they shut down St. Brown either. St. Brown still had 137 yards receiving.
Did he?
First down.
Did he?
Yeah. Dude,
Yes.
Goff threw for 313 yards. He was
Didn't seem like he
23
had
for
that many
40.
yards.
He was 23 for 40 with 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions. That's what did it to the Lions
Oh, yeah.
yesterday.
But it seemed like Saquon Bryant had that many yards. Like he was invisible most of the game.
I said that because I didn't think he was called that much. I don't know if he was like early in the game and then I just didn't catch it, or
He had
if
that
it
one
was
big.
when
He
I
had that
fell,
one big play. Saw that, but
or was it when I fell asleep?
and you know, folks give it like 2 seconds, man. It wasn't that long.
It felt like forever. Stop it.
He was even 2
You know,
seconds.
I mean, so yeah. I mean, their defense is gonna have to get their shit together before next week. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, because
If they have any, if they got any ambition of stopping Saquon, they have to.
because Washington gonna put some points on you where they moving. They gonna put a lot of points up.
Yeah. Jesus, now there's a Raven down. Oh, Bateman too. They're number 1 wide receiver right now. The only one that's done damage. It doesn't look too bad. He'll probably just have to take a playoff. Yeah, 4 for 66 and a touchdown for him. It's 26 fantasy points. So we're at 2 minutes. Clock's going. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. 2nd and 7 right now for Baltimore. Jackson's in the shotgun. Them around the room 25 and a half yard line. Who is that? Oh, Wallace. Nice catch. 2-minute warning. If Darius Slay guards Scary Terry, who's winning that matchup? He got hurt today. Did he come back in the game after that? Because I did see him go down at one point. I don't know how serious his injury was.
Henson come back.
We'll have to wait and see at the injury report later on this week. Have any guess on that? But you're right. I mean, if he's up against Slay, I mean, that's big in itself. But I still see with Jaden Daniels. I mean, if he gets the opening to run, I mean, he's going to tuck and go. But I mean, he also has a running game too. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a Saquon Barkley type running game, but he's still got, a serviceable running game with what he's got. I'll give him that.
Well, remember that they played each other twice this year, so they know each other.
Yeah, and they're 1-1 with each other too. So,
yeah, so it's gonna,
and again, that one
last
game
game
where
played, Hurst didn't play a last game, so we don't know.
And that's just it. Hurst wasn't in there for that game, so that makes a big difference too.
The other game was close.
So again, anybody that's in here that hasn't subscribed to my channel or Chris's, you like the, how this day's been going so far and what we're doing here, go ahead and hit that sub on Chris's. It's Chris4 Raiders on YouTube, his channel. It's pretty much just started it up. So we're trying to get people to go over and sub to his channel. And, definitely while you're in here, sub up on mine if you haven't already. I appreciate it.
And hit those likes.
Yes, I appreciate that too. Is that Beetlejuice? Where the fuck did these guys come from?
I don't see it. I still can't see it. But now you never know these reps. KC beating one of these two teams. Still can't see it. They have a better chance.
Oh, I can see KC beating Baltimore, to be honest with you.
Baltimore than Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. And Buffalo it'd be Buffalo beat Kansas City. That'd be the 5th time Super Bowl. They're 0-4 right now.
Who has the best gritty? I ain't doing that. I got no rhythm, dude. Look at me. I'm a big fat white guy. I ain't got no rhythm.
Hey, James.
Oh, damn.
What's up, James?
What's up, Firpo? What's going on, man? How you doing, brother? I'll give you an update on the game. I don't know if you're listening to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep Jeff falling asleep, James. So,
Yeah, not like last night. I've been awake the whole time.
I know.
I've been live streaming 2 different games today. I've been awake the whole time. And if you don't believe me, go watch the video. Proof's there. Just like the proof was there last night that I did definitely bob my head and pass out for a moment. During the better game of the 2 yesterday, too, which is the funny part. Joe Burrow got the best. Best of what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, James, I don't know if you've been able to watch or check up the game. Buffalo's winning right now, 27-19. 4th quarter, minute 44 to go. Buffalo has 2 timeouts. Baltimore's got 1. And Baltimore is now on the 24-yard line of Buffalo. Oh, Joe Burrow's got the best gritty. Okay, if you say so.
Oh, what is that? I don't know what that means.
It's the Justin Jefferson when he wow. Touchdown Baltimore. Isaiah Likely. They're going for 2.
It's a game right here.
Going for 2 to send us to overtime. It's now 27-25 with a minute 33 left. Come on, Buffalo. You got to stop them on this one. Yeah, if you watch Justin Jefferson from the Vikings, when he scores a touchdown, he does his dance called the gritty. It was a big thing about a year or 2 ago. I don't know how now.
I don't watch another team but the Raiders.
Right. They only get 11 guys, so that's good. No 12 guys. Yes. Oh my God, that's twice now with Andrews today. Damn. He fumbles earlier. He missed a catch earlier, and then he dropped. This guy is usually so sure.
He's like one of the best tight ends in the league for one point.
Yeah, it was my guy in fantasy all year this year, and he did great for me. Damn, how does he not catch that? It was right in his hands. That was an easy 2-pointer, too. Damn, man.
Andrew was tanking so he could go play for the Raiders. Andrews and Bowers.
Wow.
Yeah, Weezy. They could have, but they probably Buffalo probably expected that they were gonna run Henry.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have been a successful one, to be honest with you. I mean, you'd like to think it would be, but
yeah.
I don't know. That's a total 50-50. That
The
pass
thing
right
is,
there to Andrews
He's
was
been running good, but he has not been a game breaker. So
not this game. Last week, he was breaking runs like crazy last week.
last week he was like going nuts, man, possessed.
I mean that throw to
Dude should have had it. It was right in the bread basket.
yeah, I gotta agree with Randy on this one too. That drop puts less blame on Lamar for a failed playoffs. I mean, seriously, I mean that was in his hands. I mean,
that was his bread
that was
basket. That was
a
right
perfect
there.
throw right on the money.
Yep.
Recovered by Buffalo. Onside kick attempt failed. Good job.
That was right there.
What did I tell you yesterday when we were on? What did I say about this game? My exact words were, "It's going to come down to who's got the ball last that wins this."
That's what I said. Yeah, I remember you say that.
This game is such an evenly matched game. It wasn't it for a little bit, but Baltimore made it close. But Buffalo's going to have the ball last here. They're going to be able to control this now. Baltimore's only got the one timeout.
Yeah, first down.
Morning's gone.
A first down. Boy, that.
Later, James. Take care, brother. Thanks for stopping in.
They don't do is like I need really victory formation. That's what they got to do.
And a first down. Clock keeps running. Yeah, they're going to KC, baby. That's it.
I think Buffalo better match for KC because, like I said, they play in that cold KC. They used to the cold weather, so ain't nothing new.
That weather will have no effect on them whatsoever. Yeah, so they stop the clock. Timeout.
If they get the same crew, KC gets the same crew they had last night, Buffalo's in trouble.
What's up, Job Raider? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Bench game.
And just cost them with that fumble. Yeah, he did. That fumble early was everything, man. And like we were saying, Fair, he's usually so sure-handed and on the money. You know, he had that drop right there at the end. He dropped another one too earlier, I thought too.
It was a missed pass, but behind him, he didn't catch it.
Yeah, but that one there, man, that was right in the bread basket. That was
right in the pocket.
That was like perfect.
Hey, Jay Raider, how you doing?
I said Lamar will fail from preseason, one-dimensional, runs more than Derrick Henry. What teams do you dislike the most? What teams do I dislike the most? Patriots, Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers.
I will say this:
I despise the Chiefs and Patriots.
I would say Dallas Cowboys and everybody in the AFC West, not named Raiders.
That's it. Buffalo wins this 27-25 at home. And then go on the road next week to play the Kansas City Sucks.
This game wasn't boring at all. It was not.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was, like I said, it was exactly what I thought it was going to be, man.
Not that many flags thrown, nothing, no.
Nope. Hey, I finally picked a winner to this weekend. Yay!
You 1-3. Now 1-2-1. You cannot take that away.
Damn it,
Jeff.
Should have had that fucking Rams game.
Take that away from me. I'm 1-2-1.
I mean, come on. I didn't see the Detroit game going the way it did either. That's fucked up.
Me neither.
Red game. I have Washington versus Bills. I can live with Washington and Bills in the Super Bowl. What's up, man?
I can live with anybody.
He also said Washington Bills.
You know what? I can live with the Barnstormers in Super Bowl besides Kansas City Chiefs. So, it don't matter to me.
What's up, Jay?
Randy.
You just like the Broncos? Yeah, I do, Randy.
Randy, they're in a division.
I don't like anybody in our division. Just like I wouldn't. No respectable Raider fan wants anybody in our division to do good, other than themselves.
No disrespect to you though, but that's a division. I don't like another team size Raiders. So,
we can be friends, just not when we play each other.
Nope.
Oh, when you're in the playoffs and when not. Do you all like the Bengals? I don't like any other team other than the Raiders, plain and simple. I'll root for other teams because I would like to see them win, especially anybody playing against Kansas City, Buffalo. I mean, Kansas City,
Patriots.
Denver, Chargers, and Patriots. Oh, I'm a huge fan of anybody that's playing against New England. Hell yeah. I don't care if the team hasn't won a game. If they're playing the Patriots, I'm cheering for them. Yeah, you're right, Fairrater. The refs did stay out of this game. They really did. They just let these teams play each other.
Yeah. It was a good game. That's what's a good called game.
Yeah, Juan, I hope that jinx doesn't continue. I mean, I'd like to see the Bills win one, but if it's them and the Redskins in the Super Bowl, I'd rather see Jaden Daniel win it as a rookie. I want to see that.
No, Randy.
Yeah, 1-2-1. I don't know how that happens, but you are apparently.
He picked his 4 teams yesterday, and I picked my 4 teams, but I didn't pick this game, so I didn't win or lose. I'm 1-2-1.
He picked 4.
I picked 3. I didn't pick the
exactly. He didn't pick 4.
Okay, I'll pick 3. Come on, give me some credit, man.
For what? If it was Broncos versus KC in the conference, who would you cheer for? A giant sinkhole in the middle of the field. That's what I would cheer for.
I would cheer for a tornado, man. Call the game. Game's over. Nobody wins.
Yeah. Giant sinkhole to swallow both teams, and then close back up like nothing ever happened.
Chokers, Steelers, Duckers, Queens, and Whiners. Damn, that's a great list. That's pretty much my list.
That's a damn good list.
Yeah.
Not Randy. Yeah. Why dislike the Patriots? Because of Tom Brady, the one in your front office? No, because I live in New England, and they are the New England Patriots. Their stadium is that way. No, that way. No, that way. That way.
Hey, what's up, Turf?
They're 30 miles away from my house, so I hate the Patriots. I hate the Patriots fans. I hate everybody in New England that's a fan of the Patriots. Turf, my brother, what's up?
Salute, Turf.
Can't stand the Patriots. Absolutely despise them.
I can't stand nobody. I'll tell you what. You ask me who I hate the most? All 31 teams, not in the Raiders. So
Turf, how was the trip? How'd you do this weekend at the meet? You want to come in? I can give you the link.
I'll be there for a few minutes. Yeah, better do.
Patriots. Yeah, dude, you have no idea what obnoxious fans are like. Trust me. Fucking brutal. Especially when they were winning the Super Bowls and shit. So fucking painful.
Yeah. I hate those bandwagoners like, oh, we're Patriot fan. Now, because they're winning. Now. All right. Now. We Patriot fan? Oh, no, I like the... Get out of here.
What team has the worst fan base? Oof. New England. Who's got the worst fan
I mean,
base?
worse like how? What? What do you mean? Like bad or?
Raider fans, because they're never fucking happy no matter what. No.
Like, we never satisfied.
No. I don't know who you could consider the worst fan base.
It's like this, Jeff. It's like you go to a restaurant, a nice fancy restaurant, get that nice juicy thick steak, and you ask for ketchup. That's how we are.
Yeah. That kind of ruins. Yeah, or you throw A1 steak sauce on it too. I mean, when I was a kid, I kind of got that, but also stuff wasn't seasoned and flavored like shit is now. I mean, now there's so many different, rubs and seasonings. And
yeah.
Everything's got like intense flavor. Back then, it was just you heated up the steak, you put a little salt on it, maybe pepper if you were lucky. Like my mother. My mother cooked everything bland back in the day. It's like, you sure you're not English, not Portuguese? Because she didn't ever cook Portuguese food. It was always my grandparents.
My stepfather cooking steak, man, too, is like eating like a piece of wood. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, yeah.
Congratulations, Turf and your daughter. Awesome. They won.
I don't know. That's awesome against Penn State, too.
Good.
Yeah, Boston fans are annoying in some of their other sports too. I will give you that. So, breaking news report: the Raiders are prepared to dial up on GM's Vitek and Ben Johnson as their GM HC hire. Expected sooner than later. Let's go.
Where'd you get
Where
that
did you see that? Because I haven't even looked. I haven't even. It's probably just like rumors right now. I'm sure.
Well, clickbait's going crazy probably anyway.
Yeah. Nothing on CBS. Rumors will stop flying now in the next, overnight tonight until tomorrow morning. You're gonna start seeing that.
See, Mitchell Rents is on. He's talking. That's great news.
So, Cowboys head coach rumors: Dion not set to interview. That's on CBS Sports Line, so I would take that as legit.
A lot of guys saying that set to hire. Probably. Got it.
Raider Legends reported it. I have no idea. No one cares about the Cowboys. No, I agree. Just goes to show you nobody wants Dion as their head coach in the NFL. I know I don't. Fuck that.
He just turned Colorado around like in 1-2 years, so.
Yeah. Well, the other thing Dion's got to remember too that there's no portal in the NFL. You can't just say to a player that plays in Miami like Tyreek Hill, "Hey, jump in the portal and move yourself over here to the Raiders." It doesn't work that way. I mean, because that's what it is in college. That's how these guys are building these teams. They're getting these kids through the transfer portal, and they're pulling them in. I mean, God bless them. Good for you.
Well, you also look at that. He's not coaching young men or kids or whatever. He coaches grown men with money. So you can't talk to him the way he wants you.
Yeah, there's that, and then it's just the whole, NFL's a different beast. You're not just dealing with, you're dealing with the owners now. Whereas in college, you've got a little bit more control.
I hate that guy.
You said it. Would you send it to me in Facebook or? Oh yeah, no, that's not it. I just send it to me because I don't see anything on Instagram. I don't see anything. You sure you sent it to the right person?
Whatever.
Yeah, I got nothing on Instagram, bro. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, nothing. Should I get the right account?
I don't see anything in news box. I don't see anything breaking on news.
My kid's in here. There's my kid. Let's be real here. It's going to be Buffalo and Washington in the bowl. Yeah, that's what most of us are saying, JT.
That's what at least we want.
Yeah, it would be preferable.
I don't see anything
breaking. I really don't care as long as it's not the Chiefs. I could give a shit who it is. If those that don't know, that Jeff LaFontaine, that's my son. If anybody watched that show from a couple weeks ago, and that kid that was sitting in here with me in my office, that's him. We're gonna be starting to work on something. You're all in on Daniels. Oh, Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I want to see the kid win a Super Bowl as a rookie. We're gonna start planning out something to do a joint venture, him and I on YouTube together. But like an in-studio thing, like him sitting next to me, because now that I got 2 cameras I can set up. I got the one that's on my laptop that I'm using tonight. Well, I've been using all day today, and then I got a webcam one on a tripod that I can set up off to the side and put it on him so I can get both of our images up at the same time. Instead of trying to, I don't want him close to me personally. Let's just go that. I don't want him sitting next to me with the mic in between us. Yeah, so that way we can just kind of put the mic between and we can interact that way. Because when he was on with me, it was fun. I had a blast. Let's see. I'm not a kid. I'm gonna be fucking 30 this year. For fuck's sake. Shh. People think I'm in my 30s. Knock it off, Jay. You won't jump on right now. What time is it? It's 9:45 yet. Jay, you working tomorrow? Or you got the day off? I know it's a holiday. I didn't know if you had it off. Oh, Giovanni. All right, there it is. I see it. All right. Hold on. I see what you sent me on Instagram now.
Ben Johnson could stay with the Detroit Lions for running back.
Yep. Raider Legends. Yeah, here it is. The Raiders are prepared to dial in on Tampa Bay Buccaneers assistant general manager John Spytek and Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson as their next general manager and head coach pairing per Jonathan Jones, the NFL. Hires are expected to be made sooner than later. In a few more hours, they can kind of really start talking to him.
Yeah.
As far as Ben Johnson goes, is now that he's going to be past that part. No one thinks that. Shh. They do. They think I'm in my 30s. Nothing else. You're taking the day off, right? How much snow's out there? I haven't even looked. I haven't been outside since halftime. But all right. I guess call it a day. What do you think, Chris?
I'm good with
We've
that.
been on for 3 hours and almost 20 minutes now.
I'm good with that. Like I said, I'm gonna post a video probably tonight, tomorrow.
You're not going to be on tomorrow?
No, I'm post a video. I'm post videos tomorrow morning. I'll probably get on. I don't know. Nothing happened tomorrow, really, unless breaking news.
Yeah, if something breaks tomorrow, I'll be jumping on. Like I said, I'm always home. You like yourself. So.
Yeah.
If I see anything, or if you see anything, shoot me a text. I'll shoot you a text, and we can jump on, and then we can play around with it a little bit too with the system, see if it's working for you. If you've got that option now.
Yeah, because remember I told you. Let me look at the countdown because it said 23 hours. So,
was that 23 hours from today? Like when that was today, or was it from yesterday?
I hit the create button and I went to the live stream thing.
Yeah.
And I hit it yesterday. It said nothing. Then I hit it today while I was on with you, and it said 23 hours. So let's see what it says now. Oh, well, guess what?
What?
Create a new podcast.
Really?
Just popped in. I want to do it tonight, but I'm kind of famished.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: while you're still in here right now on the channel, if you look up in the top right-hand side and you see my little icon up there with the green check mark next to it, do you see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
Do you
No.
see
Yeah. Yeah. I'm taking off here.
What shows next to it?
What do you mean?
Does it give you an option in like a box to stream to that says stream to my channel, meaning yours?
No, I don't see the option.
No.
I think I have to create. I think I have to create it first because I don't have one yet.
Yeah, when you get on tomorrow, hit me up. I can
Okay.
walk you through it and test it for you, make sure it's up and running.
Yeah, I'll probably walk.
Next time I go live, if you're good to go, we'll get you on and off of your channel and stream on yours, so we can get people viewing it off of your page too.
Because I went there earlier today. Then go live is 19 hours. So by tomorrow, we'll see. I'll get tomorrow. I'll check it tomorrow. So it's 19 hours from now.
All right. Yeah, let me know.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I'll reach out to you if anything breaks during the day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's the
I
same
mean, if
here.
it just seems like it's just bullshit talk, like someone just clickbait bullshit, I'm not gonna. If it gets announced like on NFL Network or it's on NFL.com's ESPN shit like that, then I'll jump on and I'll hit first.
I'm not going to clickbait because I'm waiting for the.
No.
It's not too many clickbaits now, but I'm sure tomorrow, as this
Yeah.
weekend, there'll be a bunch of clickbaits. Or that
Yeah, if I see a post from like Bob the Raiders fan saying they just hired him, I ain't fucking doing that shit.
Yeah, like Ron, like this guy said, Cincinnati Bengals just hired Patrick Graham.
Yeah.
And I looked on news, he said, "No, he didn't. Nobody
Yeah.
hired him. What the hell?"
All right. Well, everybody,
man.
thank you for tuning in today. Go over and hit Chris for Raiders on YouTube on his channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to his channel. Hopefully this week we'll be getting him on and actually streaming from his channel for him too. So I want to get him some subscribers, show him the love. If you haven't subscribed to me and you're still in here, please do. Appreciate all the support we can get. And till then, go Raiders. Have a good night.
Raiders.